So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people. Schwartz Laser Eye Center, teamidoc.com. And by FanDuel, make every moment more. Now, get ready. Here come the Suns.
Game number 59 of the regular season and the penultimate game before the All-Star break here tonight at Footprint Center, where we welcome you back. Downtown Phoenix, John Bloom, Tim Kempton, Tim Ring, and our engineer, Brian DuBose, along with Cody Fincher producing back inside the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network studios, all welcoming you to another edition of Phoenix Suns Hoops as they welcome the Sacramento Kings, their first appearance here in Phoenix this season. But as I mentioned earlier, TK, they've won their last two trips here, and they're feeling pretty confident as a bunch coming here with 32 wins on the season.
Yeah, they should. Third place in the Western Conference, best record in the Pacific Division. You got two solid guys leading the way in Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. So this team is deserving of everything they've earned this year so far.
And at 32-24, as you mentioned, that has them third in the West. Meanwhile, if you're just catching up, the Suns have moved up regardless of being off this last weekend. They didn't play since Friday night's win in Indianapolis, but they're up to fourth place in the West now, just 2 games behind Sacramento at 31-27. As we talked about, they'll be back home Thursday night against the Los Angeles Clippers. We'll take a look at what is coming up with Michelob Ultra. Enjoy every bucket after Thursday night with the Clippers. It is the All-Star break. The Kings will have 2 players in that game, De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis, both making it. Fox as an all-star replacement and Sabonis as a coach's selection. But the Suns will be resting through that break. In fact, we know now that Damian Lee will not be included in the three-point shootout either, thanks to Tim Ring's sleuth ability, as we've discovered the list. And Kevin Huerter, by the way, for the Kings will be participating in that three-point shootout. After the all-star break, the Suns will be here at home at Footprint Center to welcome in the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's Friday, February 24th. So a week and a half from now, then off back to the east to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Sunday, February 26th for a matinee at 11 a.m. The Charlotte Hornets on Wednesday, March 1st at 5 p.m. and the Chicago Bulls Friday, March 3rd at 6 p.m. That's a look at what's coming up thanks to the folks at Michelob Ultra. The next 5 games for the Suns. But we're going to direct our attention to tonight's game and a matchup with the talented Sacramento Kings. That is straight ahead, the Suns and the Kings. We'll get you the health update and all the starters tip-off right around the corner from Footprint Center in downtown Phoenix here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to check out, even if you can't get to your wallet. And there are more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to send money safely to friends and family. And there are more ways to personalize messages with themes and animations. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to get exclusive PayPal deals from some of your favorite stores. And there are more ways to securely store your loyalty cards. There are more ways to buy, pay, save, give, explore. There are more ways to PayPal. Download the app today.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more family fun. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss out. Visit inflationbuster.com to get started today. That's inflationbuster.com. Offer ends soon.
For Visa rate like take requirements and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender. License 1250 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. We make technology work.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Tonight's health updates brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns, who are without a couple of players. Cam Payne and Landry Shamet still working out their right foot injuries. Kevin Durant, the newest addition, still out, nursing a right knee MCL sprain. Josh Okogie is available. He's still wearing that mask over the nasal fracture that he suffered a couple weeks ago for the Kings. Well, they've got Neemias Queta available, their G League player. Malik Monk's out with a right ankle sprain, and KZ Okpala is out with bilateral knee soreness. We'll tell you who's in straight ahead, the starters, and tip-off live from Footprint Center next.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding. And as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
we've got to sell our houses.
We're going to find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Land Shark Locker and Margaritaville Tequila present Jimmy Buffett and the Coral Reefer Band. Life on the Flip Side Tour 2023 Redux. One night only. Thursday, March 9th at Footprint Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Thursday, March 9th. Don't miss Jimmy Buffett and the Coral Reefer Band. Presented by Margaritaville Tequila and Land Shark Locker.
When you're a member of America First Credit Union, the only house that matters to us is the one that you call home. And whether you're putting down new roots or making more room for your family to grow, we'll be there to help you nurture and care for the things you cherish most. Because the only home that matters to us is yours. Truly. Learn more at americafirst.com. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Revitalizing the Phoenix Suns, two great teams based right here in the Valley. Hey, it's Vince Marotta, PA announcer for the Suns. Revitalize is a proud nutrition partner of the Suns and responsible for the Bickley and Marotta Revolution, which has helped thousands of our listeners change their lives through weight loss with sustainable lifetime results. Stop making yearly weight loss New Year's resolutions and get on board with Revitalize. Visit their location in Ahwatukee or coming soon, their new location in Central Phoenix. Call today, 480-435-3557, online at revitalizeweightloss.com.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Hey, welcome back inside Footprint Center. John Bloom, Tim Kempson with you, ready for tonight's action. The Suns and the Kings and their first meeting in a little over 2.5 months. It's November 28th in Sacramento, and the Suns won it by 5, 122-117. Let's get to tonight's starters. First for the visiting Kings, 32-24 on the season. 15-12 is their road record. They have won 3 of their last 4, coming off a victory Saturday night in Dallas, 133-128 in overtime over the Mavericks in that one. Mike Brown's in his first season at the helm. He's assisted by former Suns boss Jay Triano, Doug Christie, Luke Lux, Leandro Barbosa, that name is familiar, Dutch Gailey, and Lindsey Harding, a former Mercury player as well on that squad or that bench with Mike Brown. And in the backcourt, it's De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Huerter. Keegan Murray, the impressive rookie out of Iowa, and Harrison Barnes, the veteran from North Carolina, are the forwards. Domantas Sabonis, the 7th-year pro out of Gonzaga, starts in the middle as an all-star representative for the Western Conference. Phoenix Suns 31-27, coming off of 4 out of 5 wins on the road, including Friday night's 117-104 victory over the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis under head coach Monty Williams. He's in his 4th season, assisted by Kevin Young, Mark Bryant, Brian Gates, Brian Randall, Patrick Mutombo, Michael Ruffin, Steve Scalzi, and Jarrett Jack. And in the backcourt, it's Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Josh Okogie and Torrey Craig are the starting forwards tonight, and DeAndre Ayton gets the start in the middle as the center for the Suns, who, as I mentioned, 4 out of 5, Tim, but they've also won 10 out of the last 13.
Yeah, impressive numbers, after that rough December and January on the road on the Eastern Conference game. So great opportunity to keep on building it here into the All-Star break. You got a lot of buzz with the addition that they made during the trade deadline, and now you have a great opportunity to keep it going with a couple of wins on your home court before the All-Star break.
And they're wearing their icon uniforms, which is the unit they have the best success in so far this season. 6-1, rocking the purple with the Phoenix across their chest in orange trim with white, orange numbers and white names on the back. And we're ready to jump it up center court. DeAndre Ayton wins the opening tip from Domantas Sabonis. Suns will work left to right. Devin Booker into the forecourt, bounces to Paul at the top of the arc. He spins and gives to Ayton. Free throw line jumper. It's cash money, and that's how tonight gets started for the guys in purple.
Yeah, great start again. DeAndre Ayton, so comfortable at that high post. Bigs aren't going to come out and challenge him, to make him pass it there. So Conley starts the game off with a nice jump shot.
Kings start out with Keegan Murray driving the lane. A wraparound pass. Sabonis will lay it in. Nice feed from Keegan Murray, the rookie, as Sacramento wearing the white uniforms trimmed in purple and silver. Kings across their chest in that same trim. And it's Booker on the right wing, bouncing to Paul in between the circles. We're tied at 2, 45 seconds in here in the first quarter. Downtown Phoenix, happy to have you with us on this Tuesday night after a wild and crazy weekend in the Valley of the Sun. Here's Chris Paul firing a long three as the shot clock was winding down. He left it short, and the rebound goes to Murray. Now Sabonis will bring it up, as he does often for this team, triggers the offense. Now he runs into Okogie, loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Suns basketball.
Yeah, Josh Okogie set up position. He was looking to take a charge on Sabonis, and as he did, Sabonis just dribbled it off his foot. So good pressure by Josh Okogie there.
And now the Suns have it. Paul bouncing to a cutting Booker. Pull-up jumper, left elbow is good for D. Book. That's how he gets it started, fading to his left. And Chris Paul has 2 passes for 2 assists on the night. 4-2, Suns lead it, 10:34 to go. Fox has the ball knocked away out of bounds in his drive to the lane, and they're going to call a foul on Torrey Craig. Speaking of the guys calling fouls tonight, Ed Malloy, our crew chief, is out there along with Curtis Blair and Jason Goldenberg. Blair is the one who called that last foul.
That's De'Aaron Fox with that burst of energy and speed, getting past Josh Okogie, who's one of the better, on-ball defenders there is in today's game.
But as you mentioned, Fox is one of the fastest humans on the planet.
Especially
you maybe didn't say that, but I will. And Monty made a funny comment to the media tonight and said, when he was asked about De'Aaron Fox, he said, yeah, he just ran through the room. None of you guys even noticed. Speaking of funny comments, Mike Brown was asked about Kevin Durant. I'm going to share his comments in a little bit, as both free throws were knocked down by De'Aaron Fox. We're tied at 4, 90 seconds in here, quarter number 1. Ayton gets it, right elbow, jumps it up, and knocks it down again. D.A. got it right from Chris Paul, didn't hesitate. And he's got 2 jumpers up and 2 jumpers in. 6-4, Suns lead it by 2. 10:15 left. We had a foul on the far side. Okogie bumping into Harrison Barnes. So that'll give me a second. Mike Brown asked about Kevin Durant because he had him at Golden State. And he said, I've had 31 years in this league, but you may look back at video of me sitting on the bench with my legs crossed. And there's only one time that happened, and it wasn't because I was doing anything special. It's because of Kevin Durant, what he was doing on the floor for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Kevin Huerter feeding Sabonis in the lane. Left-hand hook over Ayton doesn't go. Off the back iron, and Booker flies into the board. Suns have it with a 2-point lead. We played 2 minutes. Booker at the top of the arc, goes between his legs, fakes the 3, and gives to Okogie left corner. Now on the baseline, it's Ayton. Pull-up jumper over Sabonis. It rattles around. It just pops off the rim. Keegan Murray gets the board for Sacramento. Fox into the forecourt, pulls up for 3, and hits it. De'Aaron Fox can do that as well.
Yeah, because you're so worried about his explosiveness getting to the rim. You drop back. He just stops at that 3-point line and knocks it down calmly.
He's got 5, and the lead is 1 for Sacramento. 7-6. Their first advantage. Booker on the left wing, guarded by Huerter, who's rocking the white headband tonight. Booker stops beyond the arc and swings to Okogie. Right side. Thought about the 3. Instead dribbles on Sabonis. Fades from the dotted line and missed it short. Rebound tipped up. No good by Ayton. Craig gets his hands on it. Bounces it out to Book. With 12 on the shot clock. He gets bumped by Huerter. Pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Suns. Huerter the last to touch it.
Yeah, again, great effort on the glass by DeAndre Ayton and Torrey Craig, coming up in the extended possession for the Suns here.
Second chance opportunity continues. Booker gets the inbounds pass from Paul. Gets into the lane. Fades, and it goes in and out and rolls off the front of the rim again. Suns have had a couple of those. Ayton and now Booker. 9 minutes left in the first. They trail by 1, 7-6. Keegan Murray gets around a screen from Sabonis, who's tied up. And it's a foul on Devin Booker.
Booker trying to go through that screen of Domantas Sabonis up top. The official called him for it.
So Book picks up his first. That's the third team foul already on the Suns. We played just over 3 minutes. Fox gets it. Gets a pick from Sabonis. Okogie fights through it. Now Fox dribbles to his right into the lane. A floater is up off the back rim. No. Rebound slapped out by Murray, and Barnes gets it. Back to Murray in the right corner. Penetrates on Booker. Spins to his right. Puts it up from the baseline and missed everything. Ayton there for the board, and D. Book is the one who caused that wild miss from the rookie Keegan Murray. Here's Chris Paul dribbling on the right wing. Shakes Kevin Huerter. Wraparound pass to Okogie left corner. He spins. It gives to CP3. Now he'll drive to the left elbow with Harrison Barnes on him. He keeps his dribble. Lobs to Ayton at the dotted line. He spins, shoots, and hits the fadeaway over Sabonis.
Yeah, just he spins and shoots it with confidence. When he doesn't hesitate, I'll take that shot all night long. And again, a nice shot over a big player not playing defense against him.
DA 3 for 4 on the night. He's got 6 to lead the Suns. Sabonis, or rather Huerter, tries to answer left block. He doesn't get it, then rifles a pass to Sabonis. He misses underneath, and a late foul called by Ed Malloy. Says DA pushed him in the back, so Sabonis is going to go to the line with a chance to look the Kings back on top. They're down 8-7 with 7:57 to go in the first. What'd you see there?
Well, again, it's just the consistency. Yeah, there's contact, but just as much.
Not much.
Or more down the other end when DeAndre's been shooting as well.
There's a difference between a hand on the back and a shove.
Exactly.
Right? That didn't look like a shove. He didn't extend his arm. He just had the hand on the back. You're allowed to have contact. You're allowed to make the guy feel you.
Obviously not.
7:57 left in the first. We're tied at 8 as Sabonis, a very good free throw shooter, hits the first. He's shooting nearly 80% on the season, averaging 18.7 points per game. He's second in the league at 12.2 rebounds per game. Do you know who leads the league in rebounding?
I do not.
That is the alphabet in Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There you got it. He's just like a tenth of a rebound ahead of Sabonis. And if you ask me what a tenth of a rebound looks like, I can't describe it. 9-8, Kings on top. Here's Ayton swinging to Craig. Right corner 3 on the way. That's off the back rim, but climbing the ladder is Okogie for the offensive board. Out to Paul, another second chance opportunity. CP3 jumping it up and hitting from 15 feet.
Getting all the way over to the right side of the free throw line. From the left side, right to his comfort zone.
That's his first bucket. Now Huerter fading and hitting from the left elbow over Devin Booker. So he returns the mid-range favor, and it's 11-10 Kings. Now Booker gets loose in the lane. Nice feed from Paul, and to lay it off the window and in. That's as easy of a deuce as number one's going to get in purple.
Yeah, great hustle by getting up the court, getting that defender on his back.
Sabonis on the drive, swings to Murray left wing. Now Huerter right side, back to Murray. They'll play catch. Murray dribbles against Chris Paul. They'll hand off to Sabonis. Right side, Huerter, an open 3. No, but that was a couple steps beyond the arc. Paul turns and fires an outlet pass. Booker throws it down with a right-hand flush, and the Suns force the Kings to call a timeout as this place gets something to scream about early. 6:52 left to go. Quarter number 1. Suns up 3. 14-11 here at Footprint Center.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gives Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gives Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
Come out to a Phoenix Suns game and enjoy the new Benihana and Raw Sushi concession location in the main concourse area within Footprint Center. Enjoy mouth-watering hibachi, yakisoba, poke bowls, and sushi while watching your favorite Valley team battle on the court. Can't wait to enjoy? Visit Benihana in Scottsdale or Chandler, or Raw Sushi in Mesa, Old Town, North Scottsdale, or Ahwatukee. Go Suns!
Hey, Santi. Your vitals are looking good. How's the pain today?
Same.
Well, it's about to get a whole lot worse.
Did you hear your team just tanked again?
Come on. Yeah, I want to help you feel better, but I don't know how to treat a losing streak. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, get a touchdown.
At Banner Health, this is what care sounds like. Connecting with you where you are. Banner Health. Exhale.
Every day, greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
So make every moment more with FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. 6:52 left to play. First quarter action here at Footprint Center. Suns 14, Kings 11. And how are they having success, TK?
Well, first of all, Chris Paul's got the ball in his hands, and he's getting it to everybody when all they have to do is catch and score. 7 made buckets. Chris has 6 assists on 6 of those buckets and points in the paint. 10 points in the paint already. The Suns are not settling. They are attacking the interior of the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, and there is a guy named Kevin Durant sitting on the Suns bench, by the way. He's not dressed in Suns gear just yet, but he's watching, so you wonder if maybe his teammates trying to show off a little bit. Right now, Booker and Ayton lead the way with 6. Here's Keegan Murray getting open for a 3, and he knocks it down straight away to tie it back up at 14 apiece. Murray, his first 3 points of the night. The rookie averaging 12 per game. Booker bounces to Paul, gets knocked away by Fox, and Paul has to regather back in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline and get a pick from Ayton. Dribbles on the left wing. It's another screen, then bounces to DA. Goes strong into the lane, gives to Craig in the right corner. He lost his balance. Back to Ayton, who spins, shoots, and misses the fadeaway this time from the free throw line as the shot clock was winding down. Fox hustles it into the forecourt for Keegan Murray. Now back to the trailer, Herter. He drives in the lane. The floater is up and in over Okogie. That was a tough make for Kevin Herter, and it's a 16-14 Sacramento lead as we hit the midway point of quarter number 1. Booker bounces to Paul and gets it back. He blows past Herter, goes strong, and loses the handle going up with it. It's out of bounds. The Suns will keep it. 13 on the shot clock.
Great movement by Devin Booker. Just catch and go. Doesn't give the defense a time to react. There's no double team there. Kevin Herter got lucky with a little deflection, but love the movement by Devin Booker. Here's another one.
Booker gets the inbounds pass, shoots, and hits. Count that, baby, and the foul, the deuce, and the damage off the inbounds pass from CP3 to D-Book, who has a chance at the three-point play.
Yeah, it was all set up by the movement without the ball. Coming off a solid screen by DeAndre Ayton, creates that space, and then Sacramento tries to close out, and they just close out too hard and pick up the foul.
Now Booker at the line, knocks it down, and he's 4 for 6 from the floor, makes his first free throw of the night. He leads all scorers with 9, and the Suns are back on top, 17-16. 5:40 left to go, quarter number 1 in Phoenix. Davion Mitchell is out on the floor now. They call him off night in Sacramento with his defensive prowess. He runs the point, has it between the circles, and gives to Sabonis. Now he gets it back. On the dribble drive with the left hand. Mitchell keeps coming underneath the hoop. Swings to Herter, right corner 3. No, off the back rim. Booker goes up high for the board and handles it into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Now crosses to his left, drives and swings right side to Chris Paul. He gets it just on the near sideline, around a screen from Ayton, looking to DA, instead out to Craig. Left side, Okogie fakes the 3, takes a bump, floats one up short, but a foul is called on Keegan Murray, and that should be 2 free throws for Josh Okogie.
Yeah, Josh Okogie using a ball fake, getting the guy out of position, making sure he gets the contact.
Monty Williams going to his bench for the first time tonight. Ish Wainwright and Damian Lee check in. Devin Booker going to the bench along with Josh Okogie. Booker still with the minutes.
Yeah, still quick substitution. You and I both know his normal pattern is to play the entire first quarter.
But that is going to be on hold for a little bit. So we'll see how long. DeAndre Ayton gets the inbounds pass from Chris Paul. Suns lead it by 1 with the ball. Ayton gets it back from Paul, left block, but he lost the handle. Sabonis took it away. Now into the forecourt. Sabonis swings left corner. A 3 from Terrence Davis is up and in as he just checked in off the bench and immediately knocks down the trifecta to give the Kings a 2-point lead. 19-17. 4:45 to go in the first. Paul into the forecourt. Left-hand dribble, swings to Craig on the left wing. He's got Trey Lyles defending him. Lyles just also came off the Kings bench. Craig on the drive. gets to the free throw line now, starts to drive again to the bucket, fades from the right baseline and misses. Rebound taken by Davis into the forecourt. Quickly on the drive against Damian Lee. Davis swings left wing for Murray, a three. No, off the back rim. Damian Lee knocks it loose, but it's taken by Sabonis. Second chance opportunity for Sacramento. It's Mitchell on the drive, gets around Craig to the rim. It's knocked away, taken by Ayton. May have been partially blocked by Craig. And here come the Suns in transition. Paul waits for his teammates, gets the pick from Ayton, gets to the free throw line, back to DA at the dotted line. He fades and hits again over Sabonis.
Some more points in the paint, penetration. Creed gets the defense out of position, and Chris finds DeAndre for a nice little turnaround jump shot.
8 points for DA. How about 8 assists in the first quarter for Chris Paul? Sabonis now trying to answer. His fade doesn't go from the dotted line. It rolls off the rim, and Ayton collects his third rebound of the first quarter. Now Paul weaving through traffic, stops right elbow, gives to Ayton for the jumper. It's in and out that time. May have been bothered by Sabonis, who slapped at it, and DeMontis gets the board and brings it ahead for Sacramento with 3.5 minutes to go in the first. Looks for a cutting Murray, instead hands it back to Davis, who's going to try another three. That's in and out. Comes off the rim after bouncing on it twice. And DeAndre gets another board. Here comes CP3 into the forecourt around the double screen now from DeAndre and Damian Lee, who gets free for three. It's up, in and out, no good. Taken by Davis the other way. From the Kings in transition, Damian Lee gets thrown down by Trey Lyles and an offensive foul on Sacramento.
Great hustle by Damian Lee to get back after the missed shot. And yeah, Trey Lyles just tries to bully him and throws him to the ground. The official with a good call.
Here comes Saban Lee checking in along with TJ Warren, who will get a round of applause from the Suns fans, who certainly have fond memories of his 5 years he spent here after they drafted him number 14 overall back in 2014.
TJ Warren is, when you get a bucket, a nickname like TJ, buckets, there's a reason. He can score against anybody at any time in this league.
And he is out on the left corner as Saban Lee also checked in, driving to the left elbow, up fake on Mitchell, got him in the air, got the bump, hit the shot off the window, and the foul. How about a chance at a three-point play for Saban Lee, who showed some great patience there.
Great patience and great strength going through the contact.
Davion Mitchell gets called for the foul and a timeout on the floor with 2:54 to play in the first. Suns up 2. They'll have a chance to extend it to 3 with Saban Lee on the line when we return here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
USAA is proudly celebrating 100 years of serving the military community. It was a group of soldiers who launched USAA in 1922 by joining together to insure each other's vehicles when no one else would. Since then, USAA has grown to more than 13 million members strong. And through it all, one thing has remained. USAA is still serving the military community and their families. Find out more at usaa.com/100.
Suns fans, PayPal 6-man season ticket memberships are sold out for this season, but you can be the first in line for season tickets next year by joining the 68 Reserve membership waitlist today. Enjoy exclusive waitlist benefits, including priority access to playoff tickets, Suns merch, and more. It's first come, first served, so don't wait. Join the waitlist now at suns.com/68reserve.
At Fry's, you can find the highest quality products at a great price in every aisle, every day with Kroger brand. So you can stock up on your household favorites that are tried, tested, and loved by you. Because when you get the products you love at great prices, it feels like winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Simply the best.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Hey, is your car, trunk, closet, or garage clogged with stuff you no longer need? Donate it to Goodwill. Just minutes from your front door. When's the last time you donated to Goodwill? Think about that for a minute, and then learn more at goodwillaz.org. Welcome back to Footprint Center. John Bloom, Tim Kempton with you. Suns up 21-19, 2:54 left to go in the first quarter. Been a pretty entertaining first quarter so far.
Yeah, good start for the Suns. They're shooting the ball well. Chris Paul is running the point guard. He's got 8 assists already. The team has 8 assists. And going to the free throw line as Saban Lee comes out for that three-point play opportunity.
Just got the first bucket from the bench, at least for the Suns, and now he gets the free throw to go. So the Suns up 3, and he's been very good getting himself to the line since coming back to the Valley. Spent a little bit of time in the preseason. Now he is here, and De'Aaron Fox brings it up the floor. We're going to get a whistle and a foul called by Jason Goldenberg. It's going to be on Ish Wainwright. That's his first. And that is going to send the Kings to the line. It wasn't Fox getting fouled. It was Harrison Barnes away from the
Harrison
ball.
Barnes on the screen. He was setting the screen. Ish was trying to get him off the spot.
And speaking of getting to the line well, Barnes does that very well and has throughout his career, now in his 11th season out of North Carolina. And I would be doing the Hall of Famer Al McCoy a disservice if I didn't mention Barnes' hometown, Ames, Iowa.
Ames, Iowa.
And one of the great high school players from that state.
Has he spent his whole career with the Kings?
He has been with the Kings since he left the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
You may recall he left the Warriors before they went on their great run.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any regret there. Barnes hits the free throws, and now the Kings are within 1. 22-21. Suns have the basketball. 2.5 minutes to go in the first as T.J. Warren gets it on the left wing, gives to Damian Lee, who drives to the right wing. Now gives back to Warren in between the rings. He gives a pass underneath to Landale, but he couldn't get the shot off before the buzzer sounded.
They just started that sequence too soon. You know, they got it down way too late because T.J. Warren does the right thing, gets in the lane, draws defenders, and kicks to an open guy. They just got into the sequence way too late.
Here comes De'Aaron Fox, puts the afterburners on, goes all the way to the rim and lays it in with the left hand. Saban Lee was trying to keep up, and he is quick as well, but Fox got all the way there and finished. 23-22. He's got 7 to lead the Kings, and they lead by 1. Lee on the drive. He'll take it to the rim and lay it in. He got right around the Kings defense, and Saban Lee showed the quicks off there. 24-23. He's got 5 off the bench. Suns retake the 1-point lead with 1:50 left to play in the first. Barnes gets open for 3, and he hits it on the left wing. T.J. Warren was slow to close out that time. Harrison Barnes, it's his first trifecta of the night. He's got 5. Landale left open. He'll try the 3. That's off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Trey Lyles. Kings up 2 with 1:33 to go. Quarter number 1. Terrence Davis dribbling left wing. Up fake on Ish Wainwright, who then knocks the ball loose. It goes out of bounds, and the Kings will keep it with 14 on the shot clock.
Great play by Ish. Ish Wainwright's got a mismatch in the low post, and he knocks the ball away. You're able to reset your defense, and only 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Really does have great hands.
Yeah, he does.
He turned into an excellent defender. Is now De'Aaron Fox has it on the right wing. Double teamed by Saban Lee and Jock Landale. Jock backs off. Now Fox backs in to Lee, then steps back and misses the jumper from the right elbow. Rebound to Jock Landale. And here come the Suns with a chance to tie or take the lead with 1:09 left in the first. Lee open for 3. That's around the rim. No good. And Lyles gets another board for Sacramento. Gets it ahead to Terrence Davis in a hurry. He lost the handle, but then it's thrown to him from Fox, and he can't get it out of bounds underneath the Suns' basket, so they'll get it back. 56.9 to play. And a frenetic pace there for both squads. Now the Suns have it. Saban Lee into the forecourt. Gives to Jock Landale at the top of the arc. Takes a dribble. Hands to Wainwright. Now on the left side, Warren. Makes a drive to the baseline. Backs it out to Saban Lee with 10 on the shot clock. Landale sets the pick. Lee on the drive. Swings left corner. Warren wants a 3. And he'll get that 3. T.J. Warren, welcome back to the Valley as he knocks down his first trifecta in purple in a few years. And the Suns take a 1-point lead with 30 seconds left in the first. 27-26. De'Aaron Fox into the forecourt. Saban Lee defending. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Left side, Terrence Davis shakes Damian Lee. Step back 3 is up and in. Davis has 2 threes off the bench.
Step back 3 after a push in the back.
Did get away with a shove there on Damian. And now with 13 seconds left, the shot clock's off. Suns trail by 2, 29-27. Saban Lee's going to be fouled by De'Aaron Fox.
So had that foul to give, so now you got 9.5 in the offense.
And Davion Mitchell's going to check back in for the Kings, replacing De'Aaron Fox. Devin Booker's going to come in for Saban Lee, who has been excellent in his 3 minutes off the bench with 5 points. Ish Wainwright set to inbound. 9.5 seconds left. Looking at Booker, instead gives to Jock Landale and gets it back. Wainwright on the drive. Gets around his man. Fires to a wide open Damian Lee, but he lost it. He got it back. Leans in for the 3 that doesn't go. Landale had his pocket picked by Lyles, and that'll do it for the first quarter here in Phoenix. Sacramento 29, the Suns 27, and we'll be back to Footprint Center after these messages for quarter number 2, live from downtown Phoenix.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint.
Healthy planet, healthy people.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses
and find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. license 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Revitalizing the Phoenix Suns, two great teams based right here in the Valley. Hey, it's Vince Marotta, PA announcer for the Suns. Revitalize is a proud nutrition partner of the Suns and responsible for the Bickley and Marotta Revolution, which has helped thousands of our listeners change their lives through weight loss with sustainable lifetime results. Stop making yearly weight loss New Year's resolutions and get on board with Revitalize. Visit their location in Ahwatukee or coming soon, their new location in Central Phoenix. Call today, 480-435-3557, online at revitalizeweightloss.com.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Make every pass, steal, drive, and dunk matter more with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the Phoenix Suns, who trail the Sacramento Kings 29-27 after one quarter of play. And TK rocking a yellow highlighter again tonight. What is drawing your attention on that box score?
Chris Paul doing a great job starting this game with 8 assists. Not a great opening quarter down, too, but the Sacramento Kings, we talked about it, the top scoring team in the league right now, and Suns hold them to 29, so you can work with that going forward.
Average 119.6 per game, as TK mentioned. That's tops in the NBA. As De'Aaron Fox on the first possession of the second quarter drives the lane and draws a foul. Didn't get the shot, but Ish Wainwright picks up his second personal, and Fox hits his first free throw. He's now 3 for 3 from the line tonight. He shoots 80% from there. He is at 51% from the floor this season, which is fantastic for his position, and nearly 40% from three. So he's got it going on, and that is why he is an all-star for the Sacramento Kings. Second free throw doesn't go, so all that praise maybe helped for the Hex on De'Aaron Fox. 30-27, his Kings lead it by 3. That's their biggest advantage. Booker swings to Warren left corner, fakes it this time, drives on Fox, fades from 10, and misses off the rim. Rebound to Trey Lyles, but you like that shot, TJ Warren on a smaller De'Aaron Fox. Lyles swings to Fox now, drives on Warren, then swings left side to Davis, gets into the lane, his runner doesn't go, rebound loose and taken by Warren. Here comes TJ, crossing over into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. Southpaw from North Carolina State. Gives to Devin Booker on the left wing. He gets a screen from Jock Landale. De'Aaron Fox right up in his business. 10 on the shot clock. Landale releases, then gives to Warren. Right corner to Damian Lee. He gets bumped by Harrison Barnes and throws up a wild shot for the whistle. And a foul is called on Harrison Barnes by Ed Malloy. Here comes Josh Okogie checking back in with that mask still protecting his face after suffering a nasal fracture. TJ Warren back to the bench for the Suns. Inbounds pass, it's Ish Wainwright trying to feed Booker. He lost it, got it back, tapped it over to Okogie. Now Lee weaving through the lane. He puts it up and in with the floater. Point blank, Damian Lee able to get his bucket on the night.
Yeah, nice extra effort there. Again, the Suns getting quite a few extra attempts.
Now Trey Lyles posting against Lee in the lane. Got great position, fought up a shot, missed it, but drew the foul on D. Lee. And that was Trey Lyles again, just getting down there and establishing position early in the offense.
Yeah, and that's a mismatch just because Trey Lyles' size.
6'9", 234-pounder in his 8th season out of Kentucky.
And that's just a look and see play. Look and see who's guarding me. And he just flashes right into the lane as they hadn't even got into their set yet.
Lyles hits the first free throw on the season. He's averaging just over 7 points a game. He was one of Devin Booker's classmates for the 1 year they spent in Lexington, playing for Coach Cal in the Wildcats. Remember, they won 38 straight to start that season. Devin Booker didn't start a single game. Trey Lyles did. He was in that starting lineup for the most part. And now he makes both free throws and has his first 2 points of the night. Kings back up 3, 32-29, 10:38 to go. First half action here in Phoenix. Booker driving around a pick from Landale. Try to pass to Jock, got knocked down on his back. No call, and now on the drive the other end. It's Davis floating it up too strong. Rebound to Okogie. Booker still on the other end. He gets the pass, lays it up and in. And the Suns get within 1, 32-31. Booker still wiping some cobwebs, though, after taking a shot on the other end.
He did take a shot, and these Suns did a great job on the defensive end playing a man down, but they get a hoop because of it.
Josh Okogie with a heads-up outlet pass as well to set up Devin Booker, who now has 11 points to lead all scorers. And the Kings have the ball, leading 32-31. It's Fox getting into the lane, floating it up and in from the dotted line. And again, De'Aaron Fox using the quicks to get past his defender, but then the touch in the lane. Booker trying to answer his floater from the right baseline over. Fox doesn't go. Rebounded by Barnes. Head to Terrence Davis. Now left corner. Fox wide open three. No. Rebound. Booker lost it. Fox got it on the baseline. Floated it out for Lyles, who penetrates, goes strong, lost the handle going up with it. Knocked away by Ish Wainwright. Again, those quick hands of Ish. And it'll stay with the Kings with 10 on the shot clock. 34-31, the Kings lead it. You think the drought comes to an end this year, TK?
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, they certainly look good now at third place, 32-24. 16 years without making it to the playoffs. That's a long time. Now the Kings get it in.
You and I talked about it when we saw them earlier in the season, and even then we talked about it and thought they were much improved. Not only the roster, but the coaching staff from Mike Brown. They seem to have bought in early, and it's turned into wins and good results for him so far this season.
Helps to have De'Aaron Fox as he buries the three on the right wing. Booker returns the favor and answers with the left elbow jumper. So Book has 13, so does Fox. But the Kings lead by 4. Barnes now fading left elbow, or rather left baseline. He's able to get it to go. And it's back to a 6-point Sacramento lead, 39-33 with 9:05 left to go in the first half. Booker dribbling around Trey Lyles, gets into the lane, floats it up. No, after a collision with De'Aaron Fox under the basket, a foul is called on Fox, so Booker's going to the line.
Yeah, Devin Booker doing some work on the interior tonight. Hasn't even attempted a three. Yeah, the mid-range and dribble drives to the basket.
He's going to get to the line again. He's 1 for 1 from there, but he's 6 of 9 from the floor. And as TK mentioned, no threes attempted for Book. He puts the first one up and in. He has 14 points to lead all scorers. Suns by 5, 39-34. Here comes a bunch of Kings checking in. DeMontis Sabonis, Kevin Huerter, and Davion Mitchell. While DeAndre Ayton will return for the Suns.
Devin Booker's got a couple of big milestones coming up, John Bill.
Why don't you share with the audience?
Makes 2 threes. He becomes the Suns' all-time leader in 3 points made, passing Steve Nash.
And he hasn't even tried one yet tonight, so he's kind of slow playing it, isn't he?
He is. 1 to tie him, 2 to pass Steve Nash.
Second free throw, no good for Book, so he goes 1 out of 2 there. He's 2 for 3 on the night. Suns down 5 and playing defense as Mitchell drives to the left wing. Now brings it into the lane on Damian Lee. Swings to Lyles, open for 3. No, off the back rim. Kogi flies for the board and brings it ahead on offense. Crosses over on Mitchell, takes him in the lane, scoops it up and in with the left hand. What a move for Josh Okogie, who just kept coming and took it up against one of the best defenders, Davion Mitchell, all the way to the rim. Now Barnes open for 3, left wing. That doesn't go. Another rebound for Okogie. And the Energizer Bunny brings it into the forecourt. Drives on Herder. Layup this time doesn't go. He got knocked down, no call. Sabonis brings it the other way for Herder. Into the right corner. Mitchell wants a 3. Short. Rebound taken by Lyles over the shoulder of Wainwright. Then he's blocked by DeAndre Ayton, who saves it in for Okogie. And the Suns are off to the races. Bounce pass knocked away from Booker, who gets knocked down to the floor. No whistle on a foul. Instead, it's just going to be out of bounds to the Sacramento Kings.
John Brown, what kind of pass don't I like in
You
traffic?
don't like that bounce pass.
No, the bounce pass was long and slow across the lane. There's too many bodies. There's too much space there for guys to get back into the play and knock that ball away.
Yeah, I'm looking to my right, and Tim Rings pointing to the sky saying, throw the lob. I think that's what he was up, and I think that's what Devin Booker was hoping for as well on that break. Suns down 3, 39-36. And the Kings with the basketball. Domantas Sabonis dribbles top of the arc. Bounces it to Keegan Murray, who just checked back in. He'll fire another 3. That's short. DeAndre Ayton with a burst to grab it before it goes out of bounds on the near sideline. And DA has 6 boards to go with his 8 points here in the first half. Now Paul into the forecourt. Dribbles left wing. Stops left elbow on Mitchell. Swings to Ayton at the left block. He turns into the lane. Right hand hook shot. Rims around and drops through. DA into double figures with 10.
And Sabonis had both his hands on his back. So Monty asked him, where's that foul?
Now Sabonis goes into the lane and has it stripped away by Booker. He ripped the ball away, now gives it to Okogie, goes strong to the rim and lays it in. Suns got the bucket in transition that time, and it was set up by D-Book and finished by J.O. They lead it by 1, 40-39 on a 6-0 run with 7:11 left to go in quarter number 2. We'll take a break and be back after these messages.
A repeated recipient of the Best Custom Tailor Award, Brothers Tailors. They offer the best quality and service in men's clothing. As the official wardrobe provider of the Phoenix Suns, you can go where the Suns go. Brothers Tailors offers the world's latest fabrics in custom and ready-made suit and shirt designs. For your new wardrobe, stop by Brothers Tailors, located on Central Avenue just south of Camelback, or visit them at brotherstailorsaz.com. Brothers Tailors.
Arizona is on the move. At Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, we're beside you every step of the way. With 12 branches throughout the valley, online banking, and member support whenever you need us, we make it easy for you to grow your financial future. And as you're growing, so are we. Alaska USA is becoming Global Credit Union. A new name, but the same commitment to keep you connected on your financial journey. Global Credit Union. On we go.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint.
Healthy planet, healthy people.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit pacificoffice.com. We make technology work.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Oh, don't forget, kids, learn hoops from the Suns of their summer basketball camps. There are 3 day camps to choose from. 1 camp in Southeast Valley at Williams Field High School and 2 sessions in the Northwest Valley at Thunderbird High School. For more information or to sign up for camp, log on to juniorsuns.com. That's jrsuns.com. Phoenix up 40-39, 7:11 left to go in the first half, and they're on a 7-0 run, Tim.
Yeah, nice job by the Suns getting stops and turning those stops into offense with great ball movement and getting up the court in transition.
Now they get back on defense. Sabonis posting up on DeAndre Ayton, takes him in the lane, bounce pass to a cutting Mitchell under the basket. They swing it around the perimeter. Sabonis gets it back in the left corner. His 3 is short. Rebound DA, lost the handle. Paul is there to get it, though. Suns have it, leading by 1, 6:45 left in the second. Paul on the dribble drive, gets around Sabonis, swings to Craig right corner, out to a wide open Okogie. Had all day to shoot it, and he hit it. Josh Okogie doing a little bit of everything tonight, and the Suns are up 4, 43-39. He's got 7, and it's 6.5 left to go in the first half. Herder on the drive, throws a high arcing teardrop off the window. No. Rebound put back up and missed by Sabonis, but he draws a foul.
That'll be on Devin Booker. Is that his second?
That is. Third team foul on the Suns, as we're almost midway through the second quarter, and Sabonis is going to go back to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 so far tonight. You like his game a lot, don't you, Tim?
Yeah, I actually had the pleasure of playing against the guy that taught him everything he knows.
Papa?
Papa.
Not your Vitas.
Our Vitas. One of the greatest players of all time. You look at DeMonis, he's a pretty big dude.
Yes, he is. 6'7", 240 is what he's listed as.
His dad dwarfs him and me put together.
It's amazing, but also true.
And did everything that DeMonis does, only better. One of the greatest passing big men to ever play the game, and could score at will, control the defensive end with his size and athleticism.
And probably most of his success, is it fair to say, came overseas before he came to the NBA?
Yeah, but he came late in his career. He was a great international player for his country, but played in the top leagues, most notably with Real Madrid in Spain.
Here's Craig feeding Ayton for the 2-hand monster jam for DA, and he continues his good night. Suns back up 4, 45-41, 12 points, 6 boards for Ayton here in the first half as we get to 5:55 left in it. Here's Lyles open for 3 for the Kings straight away. That misses off the back rim, taken by Chris Paul. And the Suns have it after Sabonis made 2 free throws. Ayton threw it down. Now Paul wants a jumper, right elbow, and he gets that jumper to fall. CP3, 2 for 3 on the night. Give him 4 points to go with his 9 dimes. Here's a pass underneath for Lyles that's knocked out of bounds by Ayton, who's hustling back defensively. And that keeps the Suns from giving up an easy one.
Yeah. Wasn't great transition defense, but the hustle and
made up for it.
Made up for it, yeah.
Poked it away. Kings have it underneath their own basket with 19 on the shot clock. 5:34 to play. First half action in Phoenix. Suns by 6, 47-41. That's their biggest lead of the night. Sabonis takes a dribble, then hands it off to Fox, who just checked back in. Has it on the left elbow. Goes around the back to Herder, to the logo. Has to retrieve it. Now he plays catch with Sabonis on the drive. Herder, the wraparound pass. Fox, a long 3 is up. Off the rim, no good. Herder taps it over to Sabonis. He'll try to go back up with it, and he's hammered by Ayton on his drive.
That's a disappointment. They had a great defensive sequence there. And then Herder comes up with the tip, and everybody's out of position now. And Domantas Sabonis gets back to the line, picking up a foul on DeAndre Ayton.
That was a heads-up play by Herder. Instead of trying to grab the rebound himself, he saw Sabonis on the right block and just kind of touch-passed it to him in one motion. And Ayton, even though he was right there to defend, Sabonis had position. And when that happens, he's a tough mark, isn't he? And the first free throw's up and good. He's very good there. 5 for 5 on the night. 7 points for the starting center of the Kings. 47-42. He's going to be making his 3rd appearance in the All-Star game. The last 2 came with Indiana. And now his first with the Sacramento Kings. Takes his dribbles, 2nd free throw up, and also good. So 6 for 6 from the line. That's where he has 6 of his 8 on the night. 47-43, Suns lead is 4. Okogie brings it ahead and bounces it to Booker. Devin on the drive, hands it off to Paul. He gets around a pick from Ayton. Right elbow jumper on the way, and good again for CP3, who's heating up, calling his own number now. 6 points for Paul, and the lead is back to 6, 49-43. Sabonis driving on Ayton, left-hand runner, up and in. That was a tough move for Sabonis, and now he gets a field goal to add on to those free throws. 10 points for DeMontis, 49-45. Suns lead by 4. Paul on the drive, swings a pass too hard for Craig to grab on the left wing. It goes out of bounds, and a rare turnover for CP3 tonight.
Yeah, he expected Torrey Craig to kind of keep on going down the lane with him. Torrey stayed where he was, and Chris Paul just couldn't get it to him through the traffic.
Devin Booker back to the bench as Damian Lee replaces him on the floor. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Suns by 4. Fox on the drive. Stops at the free throw line. Jumps it up. No. Rebound Ayton. That's already 7 of those to go with his 12 points. 4:20 left in the first half, and the Suns with the ball in a 4-point lead. Lee over to Paul on the right wing. Now Ayton turns on Sabonis. He'll try a jumper, and by that jumper from 15 feet away on the right side.
What happens when he faces up? The defenders automatically take a step back, which creates more space. And the reason you take a step back, you don't want to get beat to the basket.
Because he can handle the ball as well as jump it up. And now here's Sabonis trying to answer. Instead, he swings it to Herter left wing. Couple dribbles out to Barnes on the drive on Craig. Backs down and then gives to Herter. Steps back with 3 on the shot clock. Gives Okogie a shot to the face, and it's an offensive foul.
How about the defense there? Every time there was a pass made by Sacramento, Phoenix Suns defender, right in great position, right in front.
And it actually wasn't the face. Okogie took it in the chest, which is good news because he's already nursing the broken nose. He doesn't need any more hits to the kisser. 3:40 left in the first half. Suns by a half dozen with the ball. Paul on the dribble. Bounces to Ayton, cutting through the lane. He hangs, scoops it up with the left hand. Missed it, but a foul comes in late. And DeAndre's going to the line.
Pick and roll. Get the big fella the ball on the move through contact.
The Suns on a 17-6 run to get that lead to 6 right now. 51-45 with 3:33 left to play. And Ayton at the line. He's been fantastic. Not just tonight, TK, but he's on quite a run right now.
Way to put the whammy on him, John.
I wasn't mentioning just free throws. I'm saying okay. And I still think I'm going to maintain that comment to be the fact.
You can maintain that comment. but you heard him on the first free throw.
He missed the first one. He made the second, and now he leads all scorers with 15 points here in the first half. Also has 7 boards. Devin Booker with 14. And De'Aaron Fox leads the Kings with 13. That run now 19-6 as the Suns are up by 7. And here's Terrence Davis out there with De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, Domantas Sabonis, and Kevin Herter. Fox brings it up the right wing, hands it to Herter. 16 on the shot clock as Sabonis gets it at the free throw line. Jab step move on Ayton, back to Herter, right wing for 3. He got it. Nothing but net for Kevin Herter, who is in the top 5 in three-point shooting and showed why right there. Brings the Kings within 4. We have a timeout on the floor. 3:17 to play. Quarter number 2. It's the Suns 52, the Kings 48.
Whether your business is established or new, large or small, Mountain America has the services you need to help it thrive.
When we met with Mountain America, they had the solutions that we needed. It was everything we were looking for.
Equip your business for growth with tools such as merchant services, fraud prevention, cash management, and credit cards. Explore all of Mountain America's business services at macu.com/business. On approved credit, membership required, based on eligibility.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
Every day greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Suns by 4 with 3:17 left to play in the first half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Phoenix Suns basketball network.
The home of Phoenix Suns basketball. KMVP FM Phoenix, 98.7 FM, Arizona Sports Station, and the Arizona Sports app. This hour powered by FanDuel.
John Bloom, Tim Kenton back with you at Footprint Center. Tim Ring with us as well. Stay tuned. He'll have your scoreboard update coming up at the half. Brian DuBose is our engineer. Cody Fincher producing back inside the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network studios. And right now the Suns have Torrey Craig, Chris Paul, Damian Lee, Josh Okogie, and DeAndre Ayton, the 5 on the floor in purple, leading by 4, 52-48. As we approach the 3-minute mark, quarter number 2. Paul into the forecourt, stops beyond the arc and gives to Lee left wing. Now he gets it back. CP3 gets a pick from Ayton, bounces to Lee, who drives, fires to Okogie. Right wing for 3. He got knocked down and still made the trifecta. That's what we call the tray and the trouble for J.O. And it comes from CP3, his 10th assist in the first half.
Just great awareness right there. It took him a couple of passes to figure out that Sacramento was playing his own. But then once they did, got Damian Lee doing a great job by getting in the middle there, drawing all those defenders and kicking open to a teammate.
And now Ed Malloy's coming over to the scorer's table to have a look, maybe to see if his foot was behind the line, you think?
No, that's done in Secaucus. This is something else. Is he looking for a kick out?
Oh, a flagrant closeout.
Oh, a flagrant closeout.
Yeah, we're going to see if it meets the criteria. And, of course, that has to do with taking the landing area away from the shooter, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're worried about lower leg injuries, ankle turns, and maybe something even worse if you close out and you get underneath a guy's feet as he's coming down from a shot.
And so we're going to keep it right here while they take a look to determine whether or not that is a flagrant. But what a first half for Josh Okogie, let alone that shot knocking it down as he took the contact.
Yeah, he just does so many good things with his energy and effort, and his defensive ability really working on that end.
And isn't that how you build the confidence on the other end, doing those things like Okogie does defensively so well? You build the confidence so that you can start knocking down a shot. Everybody thought he was capable of shooting it. He had such a rough start to the season, though, that you can lose a lot of confidence, but he has definitely built it back.
Well, the best thing that it does, it makes it easier for you because you have other things to rely on. It's not only your shooting that the coaching staff is looking at; they're looking at all those other things you do. So that keeps them on the floor a little bit longer.
Ed Malloy just having a few last words, I believe, with the replay center, and is going to come over to the microphone courtside and let us know what the ruling is right now.
And replay review is ruled a common foul. You shoot one free throw and play off of it.
Well, there you go. That's Ed Malloy. It's a common foul. And Josh Okogie's going to go to the line to try to finish off a 4-point play. He's got 10 points, joining Ayton and Booker in double figures. DA with 15, Book with 14. Suns lead it by 7. That ties their biggest lead of the night. So if you can knock this down, they'll have their biggest advantage.
The crazy thing is the disparity you got going on in free throws. 13 made for Sacramento and only 4 for the Suns. And Sacramento's made 7 threes. The Suns only 2. But that mid-range game and playing in the lane, the Suns take this lead right here.
Stays at 7 as Okogie misses the free throw. Now Sabonis on the other end, spins on Ayton. Left-hand hook, no. Got his own miss, though. Out to Herter, fakes the 3, steps to his left, fires the 3, and hits it over Damian Lee. Kevin Herter is an absolute dead-eye shooter, and he knocks it down from the corner. That is his second 3 of the night. 10 points for Herter. And it's 55-51 Suns with 2:20 to go in the first half. Hall gets a pick from Ayton, swings to Damian Lee. He'll penetrate, hang, throw it off the window, tap that bucket, and the foul, the deuce, and the damage for D. Lee.
Suns are doing a really nice job attacking defenders as they try to close out at that 3-point line. That's the third foul that they've picked up as they go by defenders who are coming out to close out on the three-point line.
So Lee with the chance to add on to the 6-point Suns lead. With 2:16 left, Lee with 4 points on the night. Has missed his 2 3-pointers. He's been on a little bit of a slump there from downtown, but of course still 5th in the league in percentage points. 3-point shooting percentage, that is, at 45%. And Lee hits the free throw. He's got 5 points on the night. Suns lead it by 7, 58-51. 2:13 left to go. Damian's still shooting over 90% from the line this season. Sabonis taking a couple dribbles at the top of the arc, looking to feed somebody on the baseline, instead out to Harrison Barnes between the circles. Barnes brings it over to the right wing, drives on Craig, spins to the baseline, leans in and throws a cross-court pass to Murray. 2 on the shot clock. It's Fox from deep, and he hits it from just inside the logo at center court. De'Aaron Fox with 16 here in the first half to lead all scores. 58-54, Suns lead down to 4. Minute 40 to go. Paul gets Kevin Huerter reaching in on the rip-through move, and guess what, TK?
Free throws for Chris Paul.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Would you believe it? Kevin Huerter has been in the league long enough to know the scouting report. This is his 5th season out of Maryland, but Chris Paul's still going to get you.
Here's the thing. I don't think other players understand the other team's foul situation. Like right there, Chris knew that they were in the bonus with the next foul.
Yes.
Kevin Huerter may not been aware of that, so he's going out there, trying to play, so.
And that's not a judgment on Huerter, because
no, not at all. Because
most players don't have that awareness. Chris Paul, the master manipulator, happens to have all that awareness and then some. He knows when your jersey's on.
Time and score, game situation is especially someone like Chris Paul at the one of the best point guards to ever play the game. He takes into account that all the time.
And he's a great free throw shooter. He makes them both. Suns up 6 with 1:24 to go. Barnes on the drive. He'll float it up and in off the window over Josh Okogie's defense, and now the lead back to 4, 60-56. Paul calling out for a pick. Torrey Craig comes to set it. Now Keegan Murray defending. Ayton sets the screen. Paul drives to the free throw line. Right side, Damian Lee, a 3. In and out. No good that time for Lee, and the rebound to Murray. Down to 1 minute left here in the first half. Suns lead by 4. De'Aaron Fox on the drive, gets to the free throw line, and we get a whistle and a foul. Curtis Blair says Torrey Craig grabbed on to Kevin Huerter, or no, Domantas Sabonis actually was the guy Craig fouled. So Sabonis will be at the line, and he is perfect tonight. 6 for 6 from the stripe.
This will be 15 and 16 here early on.
They have definitely gotten to the line often and have 3 guys in double figures. Part of the reason is that Sabonis, 6 for 6 himself, now 7 for 7. Devin Booker's going to check back in for the final 58 seconds. Damian Lee goes to the bench. Sabonis now with 11 points, 6 rebounds here in the first half. On the season, averaging just under 19 points, but over 12 boards, almost 7 assists per game as well. He's had a bunch of triple-doubles. Almost a triple-double in the first meeting between these two. He had 17 points, 10 assists, 9 boards. And his second free throw goes. It's a 2-point game, 60-58. Suns on top with 58 seconds left. And Chris Paul will bring it into the forecourt with De'Aaron Fox defending. Paul bounces it over to Craig on the left wing. He hands it to Okogie. Now back to CP3. Drives on the right side. Lobs it left corner. Okogie wide open for 3. He'll put it up short. Rebound by Huerter. And the Kings have it with 40 seconds left in the half, trailing by 2. Fox right hands it across the timeline. Now brings it left wing. Has it poked away. Got it back. Then blocked by Ayton, but it's taken by Sabonis underneath the basket. He got away with a walk. Gave it over to Huerter. Crosses over on Craig. Fades for 3 and misses it short. Rebound Booker. And the shot clock's off, so the Suns can hold it for the last shot. 20 seconds left to go in the half. They lead it by a deuce. 60-58. Booker into the forecourt. Has it with a right-hand dribble. Keegan Murray defending. Down to 10 seconds to play in quarter number 2 with Booker handling on the right wing. Starts to penetrate around Murray. Got bumped to the baseline. Threw it up. No. Rebound put up and in by DeAndre Ayton with a second and a half to play in the half. 62-58. Suns by 4. Ayton with 17 points here in the first half. And Fox gets the inbounds pass. Gets the shot off from beyond half court. It is no good. And at the end of the first half here in Phoenix. It's the Suns by 4, 62-58. Stay with us, folks. Tim Ring will be along with your scoreboard update at the half. Then we'll be back with all the first half stats. Get you ready for second half action live from Footprint Center with the Suns up by 4 at the break on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, the official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Suns fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 plus and present AZ. First online real money major only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
The all-new NBA app is happening and has you covered from coast to coast. And live tip-offs at your fingertips and highlights right as they happen. Steph Curry drills the three. Catch every can't-miss moment before, during, and after the game. And behind the scenes like you've never seen. It's all access, all the time. All in one app. Because if it's happening in the new NBA app. So get the app today.
Want everything on your used car buying checklist? Then check out Ford Blue Advantage. How about a gold certified 172-point inspection? Check. A comprehensive limited warranty backed by Ford? Check. A Carfax report and a 14-day 1,000-mile money-back guarantee? Check and check. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. See your participating Ford dealer for limited warranty details and important rules on the money-back guarantee program.
You'd do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart. Anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. We make technology work.
It's halftime with the Phoenix Suns. Suns Halftime, a review of first half action and special sports features.
Halftime at Footprint Center, the Phoenix Suns on the strength of a DeAndre Ayton tip-in with just a few seconds to play in the opening half lead. The Sacramento Kings by 4, 62-58. Your score, part of a very productive first half for the big fella, DeAndre Ayton. How you doing, everybody? I'm Tim Ring with you for a few minutes here. At the half, we'll get you back out to Bloomer and TK for the second half of action in just a bit. Mention the first half for Ayton, 17 points, 8 rebounds for the big guy tonight. Opened the game scoring at will and at ease, with the jumper going early on for DeAndre Ayton. So again, 17 points, 8 rebounds for Ayton. Devin Booker right behind DeAndre with 14 points in the first half as well, despite continuing to be on the minute restriction. D-Book playing 15 minutes in that opening half, scored 14 points. Chris Paul, the maestro, distributing the basketball to the tune of 11 first half assists as the Suns, on the strength of a 10-0 mid-second quarter run, would turn a 6-point deficit into a 4-point lead. The key scorer, though, in that 10-0 run, it was not Booker, it was not Ayton, it was not Chris Paul, it was Josh Okogie, who got the start tonight at one of the forward spots. Okogie scores 7 in that 10-0 run as the Suns were trailing by 6 points again. 39-33 was the score. The Kings were on top when the 10-0 run was over. Suns had the lead 43-39, a lead they did not relinquish the remainder of the first half. All told, that run got to 19-6 as DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul came back into the game, and the Suns would hold off the Kings despite some three-point shooting by the Kings, a pair by Kevin Kevin Herter, and an absolute 38-foot bomb by De'Aaron Fox kept the Kings within striking distance. But again, DeAndre Ayton with the tip-in off the Devin Booker miss with a few seconds to play in the first half has given the Suns that 4-point lead. 62-58 is your score. De'Aaron Fox leading the way for the Kings with 16 points. Domantas Sabonis has 12. So the Kings coming into the game, the number one scoring team in the NBA, the third best field goal shooting team in the NBA. They can definitely put the ball in the basket, and the Suns, of course, shorthanded now as they wait offensively, really, for Kevin Durant to get on the floor, as Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, of course, are now playing in brokenly. First quarter score, the Suns led it by 2 after 1, 29-27 the score after the first quarter. Saban Lee had 5 points for the Suns coming off the bench in that opening quarter. Booker had 9, Ayton had 8. Chris Paul, 8 assists in the opening quarter. So the Suns right now lead it by 4 at the break. 62-58 is your score. NBA scoreboard going on right now. The Bucks and Celtics in a big one out east there in overtime. The Celtics tied the game on a 3 by Sam Hauser late in regulation. But right now the Bucks lead it with 3 seconds to play in overtime. 127-125 the score there. They're just underway in Portland. The Blazers hosting the Wizards tonight. Early on in L.A., the Clippers and the Warriors. Clippers lead that game in the first quarter. 11-7 is your score there. And the Raptors over the Magic tonight in Toronto. 123-113. One quick note, speaking of the Kings and the Suns who are battling here tonight. The Kings began the night in third in the Western Conference. The Suns right behind the Kings in fourth, 2 games back of the Kings. So if the Suns can get a win here tonight, they will cut that Kings lead over the Suns in the Western Conference race to a single game. So that'll do it for us at the half. Once again, the Suns on top, 62-58 your score. I'm Tim Ring. I'll be with you after the game for the Suns post-game report after the timeout. Bloomer and TK back with the second half here live at Footprint Center on the Suns Basketball Radio Network.
With 39 valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns!
At Fry's, you can find the highest quality products at a great price in every aisle, every day with Kroger brand. So you can stock up on your household favorites that are tried, tested, and loved by you. Because when you get the products you love at great prices, it feels like winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Simply the best.
Hey, Suns fans, want to be on the same team as Coach Monty? Well, now you can by joining the Suns head coach on Team iDoc with Dr. Jay Schwartz. Just ask Suns coach Monty Williams, who recently had the clear lens exchange procedure and chose Dr. Schwartz because of his trust, expertise, and compassion. Thanks to Dr. Schwartz, Coach Monty no longer requires readers or progressives to see the plays on the court, and neither will you. Call the Schwartz Laser Eye Center for a free vision correction consultation at 480-483-EYES or online at teamidoc.com.
You'd do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart, anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more family fun. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss out. Visit InflationBuster.com to get started today. That's InflationBuster.com. Offer ends soon.
For visa rate like date requirements and other terms and conditions, visit InflationBuster.com. Call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender license, small 50 states. NMLS Consumer Access.org. Number 3030.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/Valley Assist.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
The best-selling female artist of all time, Madonna. The Celebration Tour. 4 decades of music featuring her greatest hits. Live at Footprint Center, Saturday, July 22nd. On sale now at livenation.com. Madonna.
Okay.
This has been the Phoenix Suns Halftime Report on the Suns Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint,
healthy planet, healthy people.
USAA is proudly celebrating 100 years of serving the military community. It was a group of soldiers who launched USAA in 1922 by joining together to insure each other's vehicles when no one else would. Since then, USAA has grown to more than 13 million members strong. And through it all, one thing has remained. USAA is still serving the military community and their families. Find out more at usaa.com/100.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gifts Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gifts Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to check out, even if you can't get to your wallet. And there are more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to send money safely to friends and family. And there are more ways to personalize messages with themes and animations. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to get exclusive PayPal deals from some of your favorite stores. And there are more ways to securely store your loyalty cards. There are more ways to buy, pay, save, give, explore. There are more ways to PayPal. Download the app today.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Halftime here at Footprint Center. John Bloom, Tim Kempton back with you. Suns 62, the Kings 58, and a very entertaining first half of basketball already here in the books. Downtown Phoenix, first of 2 games this week. The Clippers will be here Thursday night. That's an 8 o'clock start in the finale before the All-Star break. But TK, let's get your thoughts on what we watched the first 24 minutes of action.
Well, the Suns, first of all, took care of the ball really well. Only 5 turnovers. We give him 5 points already, 19 assists on their 26 made buckets, shooting a high percentage while they're still struggling from 3, only 3 of 11 from there, while Sacramento stay in the game by making 9 of them. Chris Paul having another great game already with 11 assists. DeAndre in the middle with 17 and 8. So keep that up. Well, one of the things we talked about, Sacramento scores a lot of points, 119 a game, but they give up a lot too. They give up 117. So right now the Suns doing a real nice job with this 4-point lead, and they're not really playing well. They're not shooting the ball great from the 3-point line. Devin Booker can't get a call and hasn't got to the free throw line, and it's a little frustrating there, but 10, 17, 14. Josh Okogie did a great job in that second quarter, scoring all 10 of his points in the second quarter off the coming back into the game.
He was fantastic. That's a look at the halftime stats presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more. And as you mentioned, 17 points from DeAndre Ayton leads all scorers. You get 8 boards as well. You got 16 points from De'Aaron Fox, who will bring it up left to right on offense as we get the third quarter underway here in downtown Phoenix. Fox on the dribble, gets into the lane. He'll put a floater up and in over DeAndre Ayton, and that was too easy to start things out for the Kings.
Yeah, just got in the lane, no real defense in front of him, so he just shoots that little floater.
So De'Aaron Fox now leads all scorers with 18, and Booker gets it on the left wing, dribbles around Herter, up fake, then spins to his right, fades and misses, but Okogie there to put it up and in off the window. Josh Okogie picks up where he left off with that 10-point second quarter, gets his first bucket of the third, 64-60. Suns by 4 with 11:20 left in that quarter. Now Fox on the dribble, gives right corner Herter, got up in the air and then found Sabonis on the right wing, back to Herter, then he lowered his shoulder, Sabonis did, and knocked Booker down. It's an offensive foul on Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, and again, we always talk about you don't have to get screened. You don't just run into someone setting a screen. You try to work around it, and then they go out of their way to try to screen you and pick up the foul.
Sabonis picks up his second personal, and now Booker on the drive, gives to Chris Paul, left wing. He penetrates to the right elbow, puts up a jumper, and hits it over Kevin Herter's defense, and now the Suns are back up 6, 66-60. Paul into double figures with a double-double, 10 points, 11 assists on the night for CP3. Here's Fox giving to Herter, who drives and has it poked away by Ayton. A steal for Chris Paul. 2-on-1 with Devin Booker into the forecourt. He lobs. Booker can't get it. It's off his fingertips out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a late toss, and Chris Paul knows it. Devin Booker tried to go get it. He should have thrown it a step or two before that. Timing was off.
So the Kings bring it back the other way after turnover number 6 on the night for the Suns. Domantas Sabonis holding on the right wing. He hands it off to Barnes, who's wide open for 3. It's short. Rebound will go out of bounds. Actually, Booker just lets it go to the bench, and the Suns will get it with 10:26.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers here early for the Suns, so getting stops on the one end. Have to go down and convert. Missed the last one, trying to throw that lob. Now you have another opportunity.
And they've done a great job off of the 7 turnovers they forced. 13 points off those turnovers, whereas the Kings have just 5 points off the Suns' 6 miscues on the night. Chris Paul into the forecourt, bounces to Ayton. He's on the drive, takes Sabonis to the rim, put it off the window and in with DeAndre Ayton's force, brought Sabonis all the way under the basket. Then he put a soft jumper off the window, and DA now with 19 points to lead all scorers. On the other end, he backs up with Sabonis driving into the lane. He'll fire to Murray for an open 3 left side that goes, and Keegan Murray has now knocked down 2 of his 4 threes on the night. The rookie out of Iowa with 6. Suns lead down to 5, 68-63. 9:45 left to go. They just had their biggest lead at 8. Paul gets around a pick from 8 to the right baseline. A jumper is up and in. He rattled that one home from 17 feet away. CP3 now with the dozen. And the lead is 7, 70-63. Sabonis drives right into Ayton, stops, then shows him the ball, turns, puts a hook up and in with the left hand. Just a tough move there with great footwork in the lane. Domantas Sabonis now answering the call. He has 14 points on the night. 70-65, the Suns lead it. Chris Paul drives to the right elbow. Stops. He's left alone. He'll shoot it, and it rims off no good. He was almost too open that time, CP3. And Sabonis brings it the other way after grabbing the board. Hands it to Barnes at the top of the arc. He'll swing to Fox, right wing. De'Aaron Fox gets around Torrey Craig into the lane. He's blocked by Devin Booker, and a foul is called. Book immediately looks to his bench to say, have another look at that one. You might want to challenge it. And we're getting another look now. De'Aaron Fox got the ball slapped away, but Booker may have also gotten his left hand a little bit.
Yeah, he got his arm pretty good there.
So I don't think they will challenge that, and instead Fox is going to the line.
De'Aaron Fox again getting in the lane there. They're two-star guys, Fox and Demonis Sabonis, both left-handers. We picked up the left-hander.
That's right. Tony Buckets and Darius Baszler.
No, Tony Buckets is right.
He's righty, but he shoots so unorthodox. I always think it's coming from the left. And Darius Baszler is the man we're talking about, the southpaw, who has not seen his first action in a Suns uniform just yet, but when he gets out there, he'll be rocking number 55. The fourth-year pro out of Princeton High School in Ohio. Here's Booker on the drive, getting it knocked away, but a foul is called. Keegan Murray and Kevin Huerter both had their hands in there, and the foul's going to be on Murray, so Booker going to go back to the line to try to counter the free throws that were just made by De'Aaron Fox. Suns lead is down to 3, 70-67. Booker looking for his first points of the second half.
Yeah, and love Devin Booker moving without the ball. So much pressure on him when he has the ball, trying to create because the defense locked in on him. They can play off, they can plug the lane, they can rotate. So moving without the ball, that was one dribble into a shot. And you pick up a foul because the defense doesn't have time to get to you.
Just so difficult to guard. Meanwhile, Fox puts on the Jets and then gets it poked away. A steal for Paul ahead to Booker, who throws it down with the right hand. Thunder. And then he lets the Kings know about it as he gets back on defense. Suns lead it by 7, 74-67, and that one just woke everybody up in the building. 8.5 minutes left to go in the third. Booker gets knocked down on defense, gets back to his feet to guard Kevin Huerter. Now Harrison Barnes on the drive, puts up the floater, rims around no, tip up no for Sabonis, and Chris Paul has the ball. He's also got 13 assists and 12 points. Paul between his legs, gets around a pick from Aiden, pulls up and missed it in and out on the jumper from the right elbow. Sabonis the board and a quick dribble into the forecourt. Hands it off to Fox, who fakes the three. Now drives, steps back, 18-foot jumper, no. Rebound loose in the lane. Okogie had it. He lost it, got it back, falls on the floor, grabs the loose ball, and then gives it up to Kevin Huerter. So the Kings get it back. Sabonis after the hustle from Josh Okogie. It's Huerter for a three that's rims off, no. Rebound, Sabonis threw it off the board, and it goes to De'Aaron Fox. Right side, Murray for three. That's short. Rebound again, battled for. Knocked out of bounds, and Huerter the last to touch it, so the Suns will finally get it.
Actually, a loose ball foul on Kevin Huerter going over the back of Devin Booker on the play.
Well, that is even worse than knocking it out. He gets called for the foul. So the Suns get it. Huerter picks up his third. 7:39 to go in the third. Suns by 7, 74-67. Booker now with 18 points on the night. None louder than his last two. A big hand, the right hand flush. Okogie into the forecourt. Gives to Chris Paul. He drives to the left wing and bounces to Booker. Up fake for three. Now around an 8 and screen. Pull-up jumper is money for D. Book from the free throw line. He's got it cooking, and the Suns have their biggest lead, 76-67, with 7:27 to go in the third. Timeout Kings. Book with 20 to lead all scorers, and the Suns lead by 9.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
He's not coming down.
I know. I'm calling the nurse.
Please go to sleep. Okay.
Hi, it's Camila again. I'm sorry. I know it's late. It just feels like we've tried everything.
Yes.
Okay. And you'll stay on the line?
Absolutely. I'll be right here, Camila.
Thank you.
This is what care sounds like. Banner Health's Nurse Now line is available 24/7 to give you a listening ear. Banner Health. Exhale.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
Here at Northern Arizona University, we support your boundless career growth with in-demand, affordable programs delivered on your terms. In Flagstaff, online, and in 20-plus statewide locations, including Yuma, Tucson, and the Phoenix metro area. Join a close-knit community of professionals ready to create Arizona's future together. Explore what boundless means to you at nau.edu/boundless.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, there's something for everyone to enjoy this year as a variety of shows make their way to Footprint Center. See Joe Coy on May 5th, Brian Adams July 25th, Marco Antonio Solis on August 19th, Cirque du Soleil Corteo from September 14th to 17th, and so much more. Get your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com before they're done. We've even had some artists in the house tonight.
But I was going to say, how about the acts that were in this town
all week last week?
It was crazy.
It was just the center of the universe last week.
If you like music, there was no reason you couldn't find good music.
If you like music, if you like sports, if you like massive crowds, if you like parties, if you liked any of that, Phoenix was the place to be last week, no doubt about it.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of the artists, I just wanted to mention Flo Rida and Flava Flav sitting courtside tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Kings have the basketball. Suns have their biggest lead, 76-67, as Fox dribbles into the lane, floater up and in again for De'Aaron, who continues to cook. He's 7 of 14 from the floor and leads all scorers with 22 points. Under 7 minutes to go in the third.
They were 2 points in the paint for the Suns, dominating there 42-18 right now. That's not
Josh Okogie trying to continue with that. He drives into the lane, has it knocked out of bounds. Thought it might have been a foul, but they don't call that. Instead, Suns basketball, 13 on the shot clock. And Okogie definitely aggressive here tonight. 5 out of 8 from the floor. He's made 2 of his 3 threes. And Chris Paul sets to trigger it in. Gets it to Booker in the right corner. Back to CP3 under the hoop. Left corner, Craig for 3. He got it to go. Torrey Craig sized it up and knocked it down from the left corner. That's his first 3 points of the night. Suns have their first 10-point lead of the night. Fox weaving through traffic, pulls up and hits again, this time from a foot inside the free throw line. And De'Aaron Fox has 24. Suns lead down to 8. 79-71. Josh Okogie into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Bounces to Booker between the circles. He takes a dribble drive, gets left loose, and lays it up and in with the right hand. He also got grabbed and was telling Curtis Blair that same thing right now as he gets back on defense. Book with 22 to lead the Suns, and they're up 10. Keegan Murray gets open for 3. That rims out no good. Rebound Okogie. We hit the 6-minute mark in the third. It's 81-71. Phoenix on top, and Paul dribbling on the right wing. He comes over to the top of the arc. Now Ayton sets the screen. Paul dribbles underneath the basket. Gives to Torrey Craig. Left corner 3 on the way. In and out and back in again. Torrey Craig, back-to-back trifectas for the Suns. Both of them set up on a platter by Chris Paul, who now has 16 assists on the night. 84-71. Phoenix with its biggest advantage. 5:35 to go in the third. Sabonis driving on 8. Gives him a shove. Left-hand hook up and in for DeMontis. 16 points on the night for him. And the lead is down to 11, 84-73 with 5:20 to play in the third. Booker shakes Herter off the dribble, then gets it slapped off his leg out of bounds. And the Kings are going to get it. Kevin Herter with a solid defensive play that time.
Marty looking at his back bench to see if there was a chance to really look at that. The Book coming out and still having conversations. Curtis Blair hasn't made a call for him tonight.
Yeah, but yet he still continues to lead the way. 9 of 15 from the floor. Hasn't taken a 3 yet. We talked about the milestones that are ahead of him. Could become the all-time leading three-point shooter of the Suns with just 2 more. De'Aaron Fox on the drive against Josh Okogie. Backs him down, then spins, shoots, and missed that one. Rebound knocked loose by Sabonis, and it's out of bounds to the Suns. So they'll get it with just over 5 minutes to go in the third, leading by 11, 84-73. Booker took the seat. Damian Lee replaced him on the floor. Now Paul driving, gets it knocked loose, out of bounds. Did he touch it last? Yeah, that's what they say. Not off of Domantas Sabonis. Instead, Sacramento basketball. And De'Aaron Fox hustling into the forecourt. He brings it over to the left wing and hands it off to Herter, who gets around the Sabonis screen. Now bounces to DeMontis, open for 16 feet. No. Rebound knocked loose. Craig comes out of the pack with it, but he has it stolen by by Sabonis. Bounces it right side. Davis wide open for three. Yes. Terrence Davis off the bench for the Kings is 3 for 4 from downtown. He's got 9 points, and he makes the Suns lead down to 8. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. 84-76 Phoenix. All on the left wing. Got it from Damian Lee and gets a screen from Ayton. Swings left corner of Kogi. He starts to drive against Davis. Backs him into the lane. Fakes one way. Goes to his left. Hands to Ayton, who spins and then gets it stolen by Davis. Ahead to Harrison Barnes. One-on-one with Lee. Beat him to the rim and jammed it home with both hands. And a timeout for Monty Williams and the Suns as the Kings have trimmed what was a 13-point lead down to 6. 84-78 Suns. 4:10 to go in the third. We're back to Footprint Center after this.
You do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart. Anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/Valley Assist.
Hey, Santi. Your vitals are looking good. How's the pain today?
Same.
Well, it's about to get a whole lot worse. Did you hear your team just tanked again?
Come on.
Yeah, I want to help you feel better, but I don't know how to treat a losing streak.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, get a touchdown.
At Banner Health, this is what care sounds like. Connecting with you where you are. Banner Health. Exhale.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader, and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
4:10 left to play in the third. Suns by 6, 84-78. I want to remind you with the PayPal app, there are more ways to check out, more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about with the PayPal app. There are more ways to send money safely and more ways to get exclusive deals from some of your favorite stores. There are more ways to PayPal, so download the app today. And congratulations to Devin Booker with his last bucket as Kevin Durant is now formally introduced to the Phoenix Suns crowd for the first time. Let's hear the crowd. A little appreciation for the 13-time All-Star. Suns can't wait to see him wearing the number 35, which he is selected to return to after wearing 7 in Brooklyn. And he's sitting on the bench rocking a gray hoodie tonight and a beanie as well, a la Devin Booker. Kevin Durant also likes to wear that headgear. Suns have it on offense, leading by 6. We're going to get a whistle and a foul away from the ball as Josh Okogie was holding on the left wing. I was just going to congratulate Devin Booker as well. A lot going on. He's now moving up the ranks, TK. 5th all-time on the Suns scoring list, 12,061 points. He passes Dick Van Arsdale tonight.
Yeah, the original Sun, Dick Van Arsdale.
And not sure whether Dick's in the house tonight, but I know he's seen a lot of those 12,000-plus points that Booker has put up. As now Chris Paul swings to Ish Wainwright. Right side 3 is no good, and the rebound goes to the Kings, who have Kessler Edwards on the floor now for the first time, the rookie out of Pepperdine that they acquired in a trade with Brooklyn. And here comes Sacramento on offense, trailing by 6 with 3:40 to go. Sabonis hands it off to Terrence Davis, a right side jumper off the window and in. He banked it in. Terrence Davis had been hitting all his shots from deep, but that one inside the arc. 11 off the bench for Davis. the fourth-year pro out of Mississippi, and it's 84-80. Here's Paul, three on the left wing. Rims off, no good. Sabonis elbow Damian Lee getting the rebound, and now it gives ahead to Davis, who goes with a load of steam into the forecourt. Lyles gets the shot up, no good. Tips it up, no good. And Wainwright brings it out of the crowd. Now the Suns with it, leading by 4. Paul weaves his way to the left elbow. He'll jump up another shot. In and out, no good, as it rocked off the rim. And Mitchell brings it the other way. His pass is deflected out of bounds by hustling DeAndre Ayton, trying to track down Domantas Sabonis. And the Kings will keep it with 18 on the timer.
Yeah, you got T.J. Warren coming into the game now. See if he gets a little bit more aggressive. I thought the first time he came in the game in the first half, kind of just feeling things out. Suns need him to be a scorer when he comes in off the bench.
Suns were up 84-71, but it's 9 straight points for Sacramento. Davis on the drive. He got it blocked in his face by DeAndre Ayton. T.J. Warren got the loose ball, knocked away, and the Suns will keep it as Davis was the last to touch it. What a rejection there by D.A. And now the Suns have Damian Lee, Saban Lee, Ayton, Warren, and Wainwright on the floor. Saban on the drive around an Ayton screen at the top of the arc. Swings to Damian right side. He penetrates on Mitchell, then backs it out beyond the arc. Lee between his legs. Gives to Saban. Lee between the circles. 6 on the shot clock. Saban on the drive. Got past Davis to the rim. He laid it in off the window. And Saban Lee making another big impact off the bench. He had 5 in the first, and now he's got his first bucket here in the third. 2:20 left to go. Sabonis runs into 8 and got away with an extra step. Gives it up to Davis, who loses his balance. The ball is loose. Warren dives for it. Ahead to Damian Lee. He gets into the lane, then swings to Wainwright. A wide open 3 off the rim. No. DeAndre Ayton, the offensive board. Has it on the right block. Cross court to T.J. Warren. He penetrates. Spins on Davis. Floats it up and in. Warren with his second bucket of the night. And he has 5 off the bench. The Suns retake an 8-point lead. 88-80, countering that 9-zip run to Sacramento with 4 straight. Sabonis hands it to Mitchell. He's going to try a 3. And that's off the rim, no good. DeAndre Ayton tracks down his 10th board to go with his 19 points. And the Suns have the ball, leading by 8 with 95 seconds left in the third. Lee dribbles to the left elbow, gives to his fellow Lee. That's Damian with it between the circles, over to Saban on the left side. Crosses between his legs. Now Ayton posting Sabonis. Turns, shoots, missed it off the rim. Warren comes flying in. He missed the tip. And now Sabonis has to hustle to save the ball in on the near sideline. Hands it off to Terrence Davis in the corner. He throws a pass that's stolen away by Damian Lee. Here come the Suns. No numbers, though. Lee gives it back for the trailer. Warren, who has it stolen away, back for the Kings. And hitting the deck is Terrence Davis. He calls timeout as he covers the ball on the floor. And the Kings will have it with 1:06 left to play in the third. A timeout. And we'll take a break with them. Suns by 8, 88-80 here at the Footprint Center.
Arizona is on the move. At Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, we're beside you every step of the way. With 12 branches throughout the valley, online banking, and member support whenever you need us, we make it easy for you to grow your financial future. And as you're growing, so are we. Alaska USA is becoming Global Credit Union. A new name, but the same commitment to keep you connected on your financial journey. Global Credit Union. On we go.
At Fry's, you can find the highest quality products at a great price in every aisle, every day with Kroger brand. So you can stock up on your household favorites that are tried, tested, and loved by you. Because when you get the products you love at great prices, it feels like winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Simply the best.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Don't forget the Suns may have already tipped, but you can head to FanDuel now, place a live bet, and get in on the action. We have 1:06 left of that action in the third quarter. Suns by 8, 88-80. Little back and forth runs here in the third.
Yeah, sure is. And kind of crazy now. We got 1:06 left in this in this quarter. Suns still holding on to an 8-point lead.
De'Aaron Fox bringing it up the floor on offense for the Kings as they work left to right. Finds Herter between the circles. Gets a pick from Chimezie Metu, who just checked in. Works his way to the left block. Floats it up and in over Jock Landale. Another tough shot by Kevin Herter, who's 5 of 11 on the night.
And it was a tough shot. He had to adjust in the air to get the shot off.
He's got 12 points, 88-82 Suns, 40 seconds to play in the third. Saban Lee dribbles left side. Chimezie Metu has him on a switch. Now Damian Lee lobs down low. Landale put it up and in with the left hand, but no basket, says Curtis Blair. A foul beforehand on Trey Lyles, I believe. He was closest to Jock Landale, who got great position underneath.
Yeah, just a simple down screen. He's going down to set the screen on the shooter. Damian Lee coming up the lane. He gets it. If he's covered, he just dumps it right down.
They give the foul to Kessler Edwards instead. That's his first. Now Lee gets it to Damian Lee. Right corner, Wainwright penetrates baseline. Back over to Lee. Right corner for 3. That's an air ball. TJ Warren had it deflected out of bounds and last off of the Kings with 6 on the shot clock.
That was a great play by Ace Wainwright. Dribble driving to the basket and kicking it back to Damian Lee, who replaced him in that corner. Damian missed the shot, but
he got a good look.
He sure did.
And that was because of that great pass.
Great understanding.
Now Ish is going to get replaced by Devin Booker on the floor with 27 seconds left to play in the quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Saban Lee set to inbound underneath the basket to the left for the Suns on their offensive end. Keon Ellis checking into the game for the Kings for the first time, defending the inbounds pass. It's Booker getting it right baseline, jumps it up, doesn't get it, but a foul is called, and D. Book's going to the line. Keon Ellis gets whistled for the foul in his first seconds on the floor.
Yeah, the Kings have been aggressive on closeouts tonight. They've fouled shooters a couple of times, even at the three-point line. Josh Okogie had a 4-point play earlier.
So Devin Booker at the age he's at, the 26, able to already call himself the 5th leading scorer all time for the Phoenix Suns. Courtesy of tonight's performance, the first free throw is up and good for Book. He'll have one more. Suns by 7 now, 89-82. Booker leads them with 23 points. Both Ayton and Paul with double-doubles. DA, 19 points, 10 boards. Chris Paul, 16 assists to go with his 12 points. And Booker now makes the second free throw to put the Suns up 8. He's got 24. Fox into the forecourt. He's got 24 as well. Both Kentucky Wildcats flexing their scoring chops tonight. De'Aaron Fox on the drive, got around to Kogi, who then hammers him as he beat him off the dribble, and the Suns did have a foul to give. So that will not be free throws for De'Aaron Fox. Instead, they'll have the basketball from the near sideline with 11 seconds to play.
Another defender on the court, and Torrey Craig get Devin Booker out of there so he doesn't pick up a silly one.
He has 3 personals on the night. Kessler Edwards set to inbound, gets it to Fox. Down to the final 10 seconds of the third with the Suns leading by 8. Fox on the drive, has it right wing, got bumped and fouled, put the shot up too strong. And De'Aaron Fox is going to get a couple free throws here with 4.5 seconds left. The Suns could still get a good look.
You sure can. See if Monty goes back to an offensive lineup.
Yeah, Devin Booker was about to put that long sleeve top on. We'll see if he doesn't, as he's now standing up and making his way to the scorer's table. So good call, Tim Kempton. And Fox puts the first free throw up and in. Booker back out onto the floor. Wainwright back to the bench. 4.5 seconds left in the third. Suns by 7. Their biggest lead has been 13. And the Kings rallied back after getting down 13. They scored 9 straight. So here's Fox with one more free throw. He's been active there tonight, 6 out of 7. His teammate Domantas Sabonis, 8 out of 8. And his team, 18 out of 19, making 19 of 20 as he knocks it down. So 26 points for De'Aaron Fox to lead all scorers tonight. He's over his average at nearly 25. 4 seconds to go. Torrey Craig has the pass stolen by Fox. He's going to go right to the rim and lay it in at the buzzer. De'Aaron Fox with a giant smile on his face, and deservedly so. He gets the last 4 points in the final 4 seconds, and the Suns' lead is 4 going to the fourth quarter. 90-86, Phoenix on top. We'll take a break. Come back to Footprint Center with fourth quarter action next.
When you're a member of America First Credit Union, the only house that matters to us is the one that you call home. And whether you're putting down new roots or making more room for your family to grow,
We'll be there to help you nurture and care for the things you cherish most. Because the only home that matters to us is yours. Truly. Learn more at americafirst.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Whether you're new to exercising or a serious athlete looking for a new routine, find your fit at EOS Fitness for as low as $9.99 per month. EOS Fitness features a huge variety of group fitness classes, turf functional training areas with tons of fitness gear, the latest cardio and strength equipment, and our exclusive Move EOS Cinema, where you can work out watching big screen movies. We're open 24/7 and more. Join for as low as $9.99 per month or online at joineos.com. EOS Fitness. Better gym, better price. Amenities and monthly dues may vary by location and membership type.
Suns fans, PayPal 6-man season ticket memberships are sold out for this season, but you can be the first in line for season tickets next year by joining the 68 Reserve membership waitlist today. Enjoy exclusive waitlist benefits, including priority access to playoff tickets, Suns merch, and more. It's first come, first served, so don't wait. Join the waitlist now at suns.com/68reserve.
Ride to the game in style with Desert Rose Worldwide Transportation, the preferred transportation partner of the beautiful Footprint Center. Their premium fleet includes sedans, SUVs, Sprinter vans, minibuses, and, of course, beautiful stretch limousines. Whether it is a corporate event, special occasion, or a safe and stylish ride to see the Suns in action, Desert Rose will make every effort to ensure your ride is memorable. Visit DesertRoseLimos.com and book your ride.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
The aforementioned hip-hop stars Flava Flav and Flo Rida pumping up the crowd as we're getting ready for fourth quarter action here at Footprint Center in downtown Phoenix. It's time for some game insights brought to you by Schwartz Laser Eye Center. Visit teamidoc.com with the Suns up 490-86. What are your insights?
Well, you got to take care of the ball. The last play of the third quarter showed you that, but just keep on getting some stops and scoring like they have been.
And Josh Okogie keeps the scoring going as he pulls up and hits an elbow jumper from the right side. Josh Okogie with a great night going. 14 points on 6 of 10 shooting. 92-86 Suns. After that spurt at the end for the Kings, here's Herder open for three. He jacks it up and knocks it down right over Josh Okogie, and that was from deep.
That was from deep. You don't expect Josh to go out there and cover that, so
3 for 7 for Herder from deep tonight. He's got 15. And the Suns lead cut in half, 92-89. We played 45 seconds here in the fourth. Booker has it between the circles. Gets a pick from Landale. On the left-hand dribble, finds Jock in the lane. He tried to go up with it. Got it knocked away by Fox. Right corner, Paul for three at the buzzer. As the shot clock expires, he knocks it down, fading out of bounds. CP3 with his first trifecta of the night. 15 points to go with 16 dimes, and the Suns back up 6. 95-89, minute 10 into the fourth. Herder on the left wing, gives to Lyles. Now his pass knocked away, but then Metu gets it. Knocked away by Booker and a steal. D-Book into the forecourt. Ripped it away from Metu. Gives to a cutting Landale. He fires to a Okogie left corner. Out to Paul. Now right side Booker. On the drive. Beats Lyles to the rim. He'll scoop it up and in with a little English on the finger roll from Devin Booker. He's 10 of 16 on the night. 26 points to lead the Suns. They're back up 8. Fox has it deflected. A steal for Okogie. Suns on the run with 3-on-2. Paul on the left wing will hold and wait for his teammates. Now Landale sets a screen. Paul on the drive. Gets it to the left block and backs it out on the baseline. Still on the dribble. He'll fade from 15. That's short. Rebound Fox ahead to Herder. Suns by 8. 10:05 to play. On the left wing, it's Kessler. Over into the left corner, it goes to Lyles, who drives the baseline, floats it up and in over Jock Landale. That was a tough hit by Trey Lyles, who has his second bucket on the night. 4 points off the bench to go with 7 rebounds. 97-91 Suns, 9:45 left to play. Booker on the left wing, gets around his man, pull up on the 20-foot jumper, doesn't go. Rebound taken away by Jock Landale, and he gets it out to Booker, who fakes the three, steps over to his right, now drives on Edwards, goes to the rim, and lays it in with the left hand. What a move by D-Book, 28 on the night to equal De'Aaron Fox's game high, and we have a timeout on the floor with 9:31 to play. It's the Suns back up 8, 99-91. We'll be back to Footprint Center after these messages on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, the official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Suns fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 plus and present AZ. First online real money major only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
Hey, Suns fans, want to be on the same team as Coach Monty? Well, now you can by joining the Suns head coach on Team iDoc with Dr. Jay Schwartz. Just ask Suns coach Monty Williams, who recently had the clear lens exchange procedure and chose Dr. Schwartz because of his trust, expertise, and compassion. Thanks to Dr. Schwartz, Coach Monty no longer requires readers or progressives to see the plays on the court, and neither will you. Call the Schwartz Laser Eye Center for a free vision correction consultation at 480-483-EYES or online at teamidoc.com.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
At Fry's, you can find the highest quality products at a great price in every aisle, every day with Kroger brand. So you can stock up on your household favorites that are tried, tested, and loved by you. Because when you get the products you love at great prices, it feels like winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Simply the best.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
99-91, Suns on top. Chris Paul, a season-high 17 assists. Devin Booker, 28 points on the night. Tim Kempton gave you the yeah, boy. Devin Booker giving us the Flow Rida. Welcome to my house here tonight as he's putting on a show along with his teammates. Let's take a 10-second station break here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
The home of Phoenix Suns basketball. AMVP FM Phoenix, 98.7 FM, Arizona Sports Station, and the Arizona Sports app. This hour powered by FanDuel.
Kings with the basketball. 9.5 minutes left to go. Kevin Huerter gets it in the right wing. Dribbles around to Kogi. Swings down low. Sabonis will lay it in. Nice feed by Kevin Huerter on the drive and dish. And it's a 6-point game. 99-93. Domantas Sabonis now with a double-double. 18 points, 10 rebounds. Also 7 assists. What he averages on the season. Booker dribbles against Edwards on the right wing. That's the rookie Kessler Edwards with a tough match right now. Booker backs him out beyond the arc. Then had it poked away but got it back. 5 to shoot. Booker takes him baseline. Fades from 18 and got it to go. Devin Booker giving a tutorial to the rookie Kessler Edwards on the baseline. Pull-up jumper goes. He's got 30 to lead all scorers tonight. Suns back up 8, 101-93. 8:40 to go. Now Booker takes a shot to the face, and a shot is up and in for De'Aaron Fox. Fox may have got hit on the back of his head. Booker got hit on the front, and they're both kind of shaking it off right now. 101-95. De'Aaron Fox equals Book's 30-point night. With that bucket, Chris Paul now bringing it over to the left wing. Stops beyond the arc. Swings to an open Wainwright for 3. That's around the rim. No good. And Sabonis collects his 11th rebound. Into the forecourt. Domantas looked like he was going to hand to Huerter. Instead, it goes back to Fox between the rings. He dribbles against Wainwright into the lane. Got it poked away by Booker, and a foul is called. Devin Booker thought he got it clean, but he's going to get his 4th personal foul.
Yeah, he was in good position, but he really reached in, and that's where the foul came.
Fans didn't like it either. Booker definitely had a lot of basketball, but also some arm of De'Aaron Fox. So 8:01 left to go. Suns by 6, 101-95. Kings with the basketball. 14 on the shot clock as Sabonis gets the inbounds pass and gives to Fox. On the right wing, it goes to Edwards, who wants a 3. Around the rim, no. And it's taken by Ish Wainwright. Edwards seeing his first real action with the Kings and taking a big-time 3 in the 4th quarter. Couldn't get it to go. Booker on the drive. Stops on the left wing. Doesn't shoot it. Instead gives to Okogie. He penetrates. Gets bumped on the drive. Couldn't get the runner to go as it rolls off the rim, but a foul is called.
Yeah, set up
Josh to the line.
Set the defense up with a nice ball fake. Devin Booker threw it to him and aggressively came back to him as if he wanted it. So Josh Okogie gave him a little ball fake as if he was going to pass it to him, got the defense off balance.
Well, they say the foul's before the shot, though. So they're not going to let Josh Okogie shoot free throws. Here comes DeAndre Ayton and Damian Lee replacing Devin Booker and Jock Landale. Booker leaves 12 of 19 from the floor. Has not tried a three yet tonight. 6 of 7 from the line. 30 points. Inbounds pass, Paul to Ayton. 12 on the shot clock. DA hands it back to CP. Has the left wing. Bounces to Ayton. Free throw line jumper. Good again for DeAndre. 21 points and 10 boards for him. He's 10 of 14 from the floor. 103.95.
Does he count for the midi committee since he plays in the low box?
You know, I would definitely let him apply for that. Is now Kevin Herter in the lane trying to hit over Damian Lee, and a foul is called on Lee, and that's going to send Herter to the line.
Kevin Herter doing a lot. I was surprised that Atlanta let him go.
Kevin Herter
really meshed well with Trey Young, and somehow they didn't think it would work.
He's hit 143s coming into tonight's game on the season, and his first free throw is short. He's actually struggled from there, 71%, and now the crowd's going to get hyped because it's the Chick-fil-A foul shot. Suns fans in attendance will win a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich if the opposing team misses consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter, and Herter has a chance to feed the Suns fans here. He takes a dribble, bends, shoots, and he missed it. Chicken sandwiches for everybody. The loose ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say Sacramento ball, though, which is a little bit more important than the free chicken.
Yeah, exactly. Free chicken. DeAndre, still kind of talking with the official, thought that Sabonis knocked it away from him.
Here's an inbounds pass. Sabonis gets it from Fox. 10 on the shot clock as the Kings get another chance. Down by 8, 103.95, 7:10 to play. Fox on the drive, got it poked loose by Paul. Goes right to Sabonis. He lost it out of bounds. 1.5 seconds on the shot clock. The Kings will maintain possession, and the Suns just need to hold strong here defensively. Chris Paul will guard the inbounds pass. Fox will trigger it in. He lobs down low. It goes off the board, and Ayton gets it. Ahead to Paul. Suns with numbers. Damian Lee into the lane. Try to pass for Wainwright, then tips it over to Paul, but he was standing out of bounds when he touched it, and it's going to be Kings basketball.
Yeah, a little sloppy right there.
Suns tried to push the pace.
Yeah, push the pace. Started with the first pass. Chris tried to lead Damian Lee, and he was out of position. He tried to get it to Josh Okogie. He was out of position, so now they're just batting the ball around.
13th turnover on the night for Phoenix. Fox giving to Herter. A long three on the way. Got it from the left side. Kevin Herter has made 4, and several of them have been from way downtown. 8 tries on the night. 18 points for Kevin Herter, and the lead is 5 for the Suns. 103.98, 6:38 to go. Paul between the circles, gets a pick from Ayton, gives it to him on the roll. Right corner of Okogie, penetrates baseline, back to Ayton for the jam time. DeAndre Ayton, spoon-fed by Josh Okogie for the throwdown. And he's got 23 on the night. 105.98, Suns back up 7. Fox driving, shooting, and missing. Rebounds Sabonis. He gets the ball knocked away. It's loose. Sabonis thought he was fouled, and Damian Lee got the steal. Now Paul gives to Lee right wing. He penetrates, gives to Ayton in the lane. Floater up and in. DeAndre's got it cooking in the fourth. Suns by 9, 107.98, 25 points, 10 boards for DA on the night. We hit the midway point of the fourth quarter. 107.98. Fox on the dribble. Gives to Herter on the right wing and gets it back on the logo center court. Penetrates around Okogie. Now backs into him. Okogie dives, knocks the ball away. It's loose. Fox has it. Wainwright ties him up. And are we going to get a jump ball? I believe that's the case. Ish Wainwright and De'Aaron Fox both had their hands on the ball. Jason Goldenberg says it's a jump, and it'll be Ish v. De'Aaron.
Great hustle. And again, first guy on the floor was Josh Okogie, and then Ish Wainwright joined the party. Great hustle by those guys.
Speaking of the party, we already talked about Booker moving up the list. He's 5th all-time. Suns pointless. How about DeAndre? His last bucket just put him past Clifford Robinson for 20th on the Suns all-time scoring list.
Uncle Cliff?
Uncle Cliff takes a step back. He's 21 now. Nothing to shake your head at. 4,777 points for DeAndre, and he's just getting going, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a lot more left in the tank.
Ish Wainwright ready to jump it up against Fox. Throwing up, and Wainwright gets one hand on it, then tips it again over to Damian Lee, and the Suns have it, leading by 9 with 5.5 to go. Chris Paul into the forecourt, gets a pick from 8, dribbles left wing, then stops, finds DA in the lane. He'll put up a right-hand hook, it rims around, and it drops home. He got that to go again over Sabonis, 27 on the night for Ayton. That's the 19th assist for Chris Paul tonight, a season high for him. Now Davis dribbles to the lane, bounces to Sabonis, spins on Ayton, up fake, then he turns and hits a little right-hand flip shot. And it is a timeout on the floor for the Suns as Domantas Sabonis ends a string of 8 straight DeAndre Ayton points, 109-100. Suns lead it by 9 with 5:07 left to play. We're back to downtown Phoenix after this.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more family fun. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss out. Visit inflationbuster.com to get started today. That's inflationbuster.com. Offer ends soon.
For Visa rate like date requirements and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender license, all 50 states. NMLS-ConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
Every day, greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable, renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
He's not coming down.
I know. I'm calling the nurse.
Please go to sleep. Okay.
Hi, it's Camila again. I'm sorry. I know it's late. It just feels like we've tried everything. Okay. And you'll stay on the line?
Absolutely. I'll be right here, Camila.
Thank you.
This is what care sounds like. Banner Health's Nurse Now line is available 24/7 to give you a listening ear. Banner Health. Exhale.
With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to check out, even if you can't get to your wallet. And there are more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to send money safely to friends and family. And there are more ways to personalize messages with themes and animations. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to get exclusive PayPal deals from some of your favorite stores. And there are more ways to securely store your loyalty cards. There are more ways to buy, pay, save, give, explore. There are more ways to PayPal. Download the app today.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, the 90s are back in Phoenix. Join the Suns as they take on the Clippers for 90s night, presented by Fry's, coming up Thursday night, 8 p.m. The first 5,000 fans receive a Suns bucket hat. Secure your seats now at suns.com/ticks. 5:07 left to play here at Footprint Center. Suns lead it 109-100. And DeAndre Ayton, as of late, has really been coming on, TK.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton at low post again. High percentage shots, has such a good touch facing the basket, and then that jump hook starting to really be something that he can count on.
27 points, 10 boards for Ayton now, with a bunch of those coming late here in the fourth quarter. Suns have the ball, leading by 9 with 5 minutes left. Paul into the forecourt, out there with D. Lee, Craig, Ayton, and Okogie. Lee fires to Craig right wing. He penetrates the free throw line, jumpers up and around the rim, no good. Domantas Sabonis comes out with his 13th forward of the night. And now Fox into the forecourt. He leads the Kings with 30. Fox on the right wing, gets around a screen from Sabonis, swings left corner, Davis against Chris Paul. Penetrates baseline, out to Sabonis at the dotted line, turns and then out to Barnes for a three, no good from the right side. Chris Paul comes down with his 5th rebound. Has 15 points and a season-best 19 assists on the night. Paul on the drive, stops right elbow, out to Okogie, little up fake. He'll penetrate around his defender, scoops it up, no. Ayton had the loose ball underneath, and he'll bring it out for a second chance opportunity. Paul between the circles, 9 on the shot clock. 4:12 left to play, Suns by 9, 109-100. As Paul drives on Herter, then stops, fires a three, it's short. Rebound taken by Barnes. And the Kings have the basketball down by 9 with 4 minutes to go. Fox on a drive, straight through the lane, scoops it up and in with the left hand, using a little English off the window to get it to go. And Fox has now hit 11 of his 20 shots on the night to lead all scores with 32.
One thing that the Suns did in that first game was corral DeAndre Fox, not let him to get all the way to the basket. We've seen here a couple of times tonight that they haven't had that same intensity.
There's Ayton bouncing to a cutting Okogie. He'll put it up and in over Kevin Herter. What a pass by DeAndre Ayton. He saw the cutter. It was Josh Okogie, and he's got 16 on the night. Suns back up 9, 111 to 102. There's a jumper for Fox, left corner. That doesn't go. Sabonis on the glass. He gets fouled going back up with it. Torrey Craig and DeAndre Ayton were both there. Craig gets whistled for his third personal.
Make them earn it. You know, you don't want to give up a three-point opportunity. And, you know, if you're going to commit to fouling him, just make sure he doesn't get the bucket and the foul.
Well, and Sabonis has been earning it. He is 8 for 8 from the line tonight. Suns have already gotten Chick-fil-A for the fans tonight because of a couple misses from the line on the last trip. That was Kevin Herter. And again, if you missed it, Chick-fil-A foul shot. Fans in attendance win a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich if the opposing team misses 2 free throws in a row in the fourth quarter. And that did happen here tonight. It won't happen again, though, because Sabonis makes the first and we get a timeout. 3:21 to go. It's the Suns 111, the Kings 103.
USAA is proudly celebrating 100 years of serving the military community. It was a group of soldiers who launched USAA in 1922 by joining together to insure each other's vehicles when no one else would. Since then, USAA has grown to more than 13 million members strong. And through it all, one thing has remained. USAA is still serving the military community and their families. Find out more at usaa.com/100.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Back inside Footprint Center, John Bloom, Tim Kempton, Tim Ring, and our engineer, Brian Dubose. Cody Fincher in the studio producing tonight's broadcast. We're happy to have you with us on this Tuesday night. Suns lead it by 8, a 111-103 score with 3:21 left to go. And it's Domantas Sabonis at the free throw line for one more free throw.
Yeah, kind of one of those games where the Suns have been bending but not breaking. You know, Sacramento makes a little run. Suns make a little run to keep it, at 6, 7, 8 points. Haven't really let Sacramento get too close to them tonight. Have done a great job holding the lead.
Sabonis makes the free throw to cut the lead to 7. 111-104. Domantas 22, 14 rebounds and 7 assists on the night. Chris Paul between the rings. Gets a pick from Ayton, gives it to him at the top of the key. He swings to Booker, who just checked back in on the right side. Booker with 5 on the shot clock. Dribbling against Terrence Davis. Stops beyond the arc, then starts. Gets Davis off his feet. Puts up the jumper and drills it. Nothing but the bottom of the net for D-Book with 32 on the night for him. Suns back up 9. 113-104. 2:45 to play. Fox gives to Davis right side. He wants a 3. That's too strong. Rebound to Devin Booker. He's got 4 of those to go with his 32 points. And here come the Suns into the forecourt with 2:35 remaining, leading by 9 points. Torrey Craig on the left wing gives back to Book. He holds against Harrison Barnes. Now starts to dribble between the rings. Double team. Fox comes to help. Now on the right side, it's Okogie driving on Herter. Gives to a cutting Craig. He'll put it off the window. Missed it. Rebound Sabonis. And Domantas into the forecourt quickly with a left-hand dribble. Bounces behind him to Herter. He'll shoot it from way out there. Didn't this time. Instead out to Sabonis. Back to Herter. He'll try the 3 this time. It's no good. A collision behind him. Okogie and Sabonis both hit the deck. Josh Okogie gets called for the foul. That's his third. And the third team foul, so it won't be shots for the Kings. They'll have 14 on the shot clock. Suns by 9, 113-104. Can they win for the 5th time in 6 games and stay unbeaten in the division? They're the only team in the NBA that has not lost to a division opponent.
Yeah, pretty crazy. That goes a long way in breaking up the ties as you get down to the playoff situation.
Kings have the ball down 9, 2:05 to go. Sabonis driving on Ayton, gets him into the lane, backs him down, then fades and hits from the dotted line. So Domantas Sabonis with 24 on the night, and that cuts the lead down to 7 again with under 2 minutes to go. Josh Okogie's going to handle it into the forecourt. Herder comes to defend. Bounce pass Booker between the circles. Gets around an Ayton screen, keeps coming. Swings right side Craig into the corner. Okogie for 3. Yes, sir! Josh Okogie knocks down another trifecta. He's 3 for 4 from downtown tonight. 19 points on the night for Okogie. And on the other end, De'Aaron Fox answers with a 3 of his own from the right side and quickly back to a 7-point game. 116-109 with 1:35 left.
Josh Okogie showing his versatility for the Suns as Devin Booker and Chris Paul are both on the floor. And Josh Okogie, the one bringing it up.
By the way, De'Aaron Fox leads the NBA in crunch time scoring, and he gets 3 more there. Now here's Paul open for 3. It rims around, no good from the left corner. Booker fights for the board, comes away with it on the baseline. 11 left on the shot clock as he rifles a cross-court pass. Okogie out to Paul. Pass almost stolen by Davis. Chris comes up with it. He dribbles right wing with 3 to shoot. Step back jumper on the way, and money for CP3. 118-109, Suns by 9 with a minute left to play. Chris Paul, 17 points to go with 19 assists on the night. Okogie gets knocked down on defense. Herder gets open for 3. That rims off no good. Ayton gets the board, and a foul is called on an over-the-back from Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, great positioning by DeAndre getting in front of Sabonis there. How about Chris Paul? He's at his second or third shot clock beating made jumper.
He has been on point with those late clock shots all night, even when it hasn't been at the buzzer. A lot of the points he's
got
made.
17 points. Oh, by the way, he's got more assists than points. 19-17.
Suns 33 assists on the night. They lead it by 9 with 50 seconds left. Okogie wheeling through the lane, gives to Ayton on the baseline. He's reached for and grabbed by Sabonis, and a foul will go on Domantas. That is going to send Ayton to the line.
Josh Okogie showing off his handles here.
What a night.
In the fourth quarter.
He's been fantastic all night.
He's been phenomenal all season long.
He had that 10-point second quarter, and you talk about the scoring, but it's all the other things that he does too.
Yeah, and again, you go back, John, you asked me a question about, confidence. Well, Josh does so many other things that, when you don't have to rely on your scoring to stay on the floor, it takes the pressure off the scoring. Mike Brown just threw in the towel.
Yes, he did. He emptied his bench. Keon Ellis coming out with Matthew Dellavedova, Davion Mitchell, Chimezie Metu, and Kessler Edwards.
And again, the coaching staff has so much confidence in him in all the other things that he does. Sometimes they just look at his offense as a bonus.
Here come the Lees checking in for the Suns starting guards, Devin Booker and Chris Paul, who will get a healthy reception as they make their way to the bench from the Suns faithful here at Footprint Center. What an effort by the Suns starting backcourt. They combined for 49 points, 21 assists, and 10 rebounds tonight between the two of them. And both free throws good by DeAndre Ayton, who's no slouch, with 29 points and 11 boards of his own. 120-109. Suns lead it by 11. Down to the final 40 seconds. Torrey Craig gets a steal in the backcourt. Now he dives for a loose ball as it was knocked away, and it's taken by Dellavedova. Into the forecourt, Mitchell. Right side, Ellis with an up fake. Now he steps back, shoots a 3. That's no good. Rebound, Craig. And Torrey, although he doesn't have the stats to show for it, also has come up with some big plays tonight.
Yeah.
And he has been doing that all season as well. Suns have it. There's a difference of a second or two between the game clock and the shot clock. Josh Okogie's going to dribble out all that shot clock now as he has it into the forecourt. Down to 3 seconds left to shoot. Suns fans on their feet here in downtown Phoenix. There's the shot clock violation. The Kings will get the basketball for one final possession. 1 second left to go. Dellavedova inbounds it, and that'll do it. Suns win 120-109, the final score. They stay unbeaten in division play, now 9-0 against their Pacific Division foes. 32-27 on the season with their second straight win and 5th in their last 6 out. They're now 20-9 on their home floor. The Kings, with the loss, fall to 32-25 on the season. Now 15-13 away from home. and are now 5-6 against the division on the season. And as you mentioned, TK, that 9-0 mark against the Pacific could come in handy for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, it does, because it goes back to the tiebreakers as you get into the playoffs, and as we see, there's not much separation, in the positioning. So every advantage you gain is important, and right now the Suns have a lot of tiebreakers going their way.
And they get it going thanks to big efforts up and down the lineup. Their starters all performing well, led by 32 from Devin Booker. Speaking of not much separation right now, not much separation between Chris Paul and Flava Flav on the sideline. A big embrace with the two hip-hop stars is Flo Rida also out there. And we are looking forward to being joined here on the post-game conversation driven by CarMax.
Devin Booker catching up with Leandro Barbosa right now.
There's the Brazilian blur. He just stopped D-Book before we were able to stop him for a minute, as he's going to make his way over courtside now and take a couple minutes with us here on the radio. Book, thanks for spending a couple minutes with us. Let's talk about your first game with Kevin Durant sitting over there on the sideline. He wasn't in Suns gear just yet, but what did it feel like?
He had sun sweats on, so he's here. Nah, man. Somebody I have a lot of respect for. I said earlier, somebody that I haven't watched more than that man right there. So, KD highlights go through my house every single day, all day. So, to be able to grace the court with him, it's something I'm looking forward to. All-Star can't get here quick enough, so he can get back out here.
Devin, congratulations. I don't know if you know this, but 5th all-time on the Suns scoring list, passing Dick Van Arsdale tonight. Congratulations.
Man, that's a legend right there, man.
Yeah,
shout out
the original
Dick,
Sun.
For sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What did it take for you guys tonight? The Kings obviously been playing great basketball. They're looking to end their long drought and feeling pretty good about themselves, aren't they?
I mean, yeah. They've been bringing it this year. Shout out to everybody over there. They've been playing hard since the beginning of the season. And, they're no sleeper for us. We know what they're capable of, so we just want to come in here, match their physicality. They're the real physical team. They play really fast, and, we matched that the whole night.
Devin, what do you do during the All-Star break? Obviously disappointing this year not going.
Yeah.
Probably a lot due to the injuries. Do you just kind of get the body going again? Do you get a little time in the gym, or you mix it up? What are your plans for this All-Star break?
I'm trying to get on the golf course a little bit. I haven't been able to do that in a couple months, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, you know what? They're keeping them in good shape for you out here in the Valley, Book. I think you're going to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about.
Well, you deserve the break. Thanks for the effort. Thanks for the time spent with us, too.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Great job,
Book tonight. 32 points on the night, 13 of 20 from the floor. He didn't take a three. You talked about the milestones that he had waiting for him. He was ready to become the all-time leading three-point shooter, but he didn't even try one tonight.
Yeah, it'll come. But, pretty impressive young player. And ladies and gentlemen, he knows who Dick Van Arsdale is.
Yes, he does.
A student of the game, someone that understands his point in this franchise, how this franchise is important to him, and giving a shout out to Dick Van Arsdale. Dick, I know you're at home, but you got a special kid that just passed you. No shame in that, as you very well know.
No doubt about it. With a great effort tonight, and it was one of many great efforts. We're going to talk about it all coming up on the CarMax Conversation. Straight ahead here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network. Suns win it 120-109 over the Kings.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
Suns fans, PayPal 6-man season ticket memberships are sold out for this season, but you can be the first in line for season tickets next year by joining the 68 Reserve membership waitlist today. Enjoy exclusive waitlist benefits, including priority access to playoff tickets, Suns merch, and more. It's first come, first served, so don't wait. Join the waitlist now at suns.com/68reserve.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
Want everything on your used car buying checklist? Then check out Ford Blue Advantage. How about a gold certified 172-point inspection? Check. A comprehensive limited warranty backed by Ford? Check. A Carfax report and a 14-day 1,000-mile money-back guarantee? Check and check. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. See your participating Ford dealer for limited warranty details and important rules on the money-back guarantee program.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Back inside Footprint Center where the Suns knock off the Kings 120-109, the final score. They got down 29-27 after one, but they would take a 4-point lead at the half. They'd take that 4-point lead into the fourth quarter, and it extended it all the way out to 13 before they win it by 11. Again, the final 120-109. We're going to come back to downtown Phoenix and talk all about it with Tim Kempton straight ahead on the Suns Report, post-game style, live from Footprint Center.
God, I'm saying wow.
Basketball Signature Showcase. NBA All-Star brings the hype to Salt Lake City. And the NBA All-Star Draft presented by Jordan Brand.
This is going to be epic.
And the Inside Crew calling the game on TBS.
Here we go. This is how you put on a show.
NBA All-Star presented by Kia. Coverage begins February 19th on TNT.
Arizona is on the move. At Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, we're beside you every step of the way. With 12 branches throughout the valley, online banking, and member support whenever you need us, we make it easy for you to grow your financial future. And as you're growing, so are we. Alaska USA is becoming Global Credit Union. A new name, but the same commitment to keep you connected on your financial journey. Global Credit Union. On we go.
You've been listening to the Phoenix Suns and exciting NBA action. The Suns are brought to you in part by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. It's time to own your moment. So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people. And by FanDuel, make every moment more. This is the Phoenix Suns Radio Network. Here comes complete post-game coverage. It's time for the wrap-up of the game on Suns Report, driven by CarMax, the way it should be.
John Bloom, Tim Kempton back with you in Footprint Center where the Suns beat the Kings 120-109. They snap a 2-game losing streak at home against Sacramento, get their first win in a couple of years here at Footprint Center against these Kings. They also improved to 2-0 against them and 9-0 against the Pacific Division as they were able to win it by 11, 120-109, and quite a few efforts to highlight tonight, Tim.
Yeah, just up and down the lineup. You start with DeAndre Ayton in the middle, 29 and 11. Book with his smooth 32. By the way, those two guys shot a combined 26 of 37. That's 70% from your top two scorers that aren't just taking layups.
Yeah, it's silly.
Yeah, you know, we talked about Book not attempting a three, but a lot of mid-range shots there, and then Chris Paul just, again, dissecting the Sacramento Kings with 19 assists, took care of the ball tonight. And just an example, ladies and gentlemen, in today's day and age of three-point shooting, the Suns were 7 of 22, which is 31%. Not very good. Sacramento made 14 of 38. But the Suns had 50 buckets compared to 37 by Sacramento. They outscored them 62 to 40 points in the paint. So you can still win this game without making threes. And that's the beauty of where the Phoenix Suns are, because you got those points in the paint. The guy that they added
That guy that got a standing ovation tonight.
Kevin Durant, that's where he works too.
Yeah.
So if the three-point shot isn't working, and it wasn't working for the Suns tonight, 7-22, they still have enough makes with Chris Paul manipulating the defense and Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Durant scoring in that mid-range area. They just outscore you by slews of buckets.
Exactly. And when the Suns needed a three, they did get them. They got one at the buzzer from Chris Paul. TJ Warren hit his only three tonight in his return to a Phoenix Suns uniform. And then Torrey Craig and Josh Okogie. Okogie 3 for 4 from deep. Torrey Craig 2 for 3. Those guys made them when it mattered as the Suns get the win by 11, and we're continuing to talk about it next.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, the Suns fans didn't get burgers tonight because the Suns actually only made 7 threes, Tim, but they did get chicken because of a certain Kevin Huerter missing a couple free throws. So Chick-fil-A is giving chicken sandwiches out, but also want to remind you for every assist the Phoenix Suns have this season, Chick-fil-A Valley Restaurants donating $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we're making at suns.com/Valley Assist, and that impact was felt tonight because the Suns had 33 of those assists.
33. And I'm a big believer in Chick-fil-A. A lot of fakers out there, a lot of wannabes that have copied that sandwich. Chick-fil-A is still the best for me.
You still put it number one, and tonight you get a free one if you were here in attendance and you got that app and you're able to put it in there and go pick yourself up a delicious chicken sandwich. All right, as far as
extra
some of the
pickles,
that's what you do. That's your go-to. I know, and I'm never going to forget it. All right, De'Aaron Fox was tough tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Got in the lane, got wherever he wanted, and once he did, he made some shots. Some of them were pretty darn tough, but De'Aaron Fox, a guy that has really helped this franchise, the Sacramento Kings, take that next step, and I think they are going to be in the playoffs this year.
I do too. A deserving all-star. Fox with 35 points, 12 of 22 shooting, 4 of 7 from deep. He made 7 of his 8 free throws. And then the other all-star, Domantas Sabonis, played like one tonight too.
24, 15, 6 of those on the offensive end, made all his free throws, and again, 7 assists to go along with his superb individual play.
But not enough to beat the Suns as they get the win 120-109. When we come back, we'll wrap things up live from Footprint Center.
CarMax's unmatched money-back guarantee gives you 30 days to fall in love with your car. And you know what that means.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding 30. 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 Trying to catch me riding 30.
CarMax 30-day money-back guarantee. That's car buying reimagined. Only from CarMax. Up to 1,500 miles. See CarMax.com for details.
Riding 30. Trying to catch me riding 30.
A repeated recipient of the Best Custom Tailor Award, Brothers Tailors. They offer the best quality and service in men's clothing. As the official wardrobe provider of the Phoenix Suns, you can go where the Suns go. Brothers Tailors offers the world's latest fabrics in custom and ready-made suit and shirt designs. For your new wardrobe, stop by Brothers Tailors, located on Central Avenue just south of Camelback, or visit them at brotherstailorsaz.com. Brothers Tailors. details.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
We can't find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. license 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Down the stretch we come here on tonight's postgame, driven by CarMax here inside Footprint Center. John Bloom, Tim Kempton, our engineer Brian DeBose, getting you ready for the Suns postgame show. If you're listening on 98.7 FM, Tim Ring's going to take your phone calls in just a little bit. But as we get set to wrap things up, let's look ahead. The final game before the All-Star break comes your way Thursday night. It's an 8 o'clock start here at Footprint Center. It's the Los Angeles Clippers, and TK, they're right behind the Suns. 31-28 is their record so far this season, and they are in a tussle right now with the Warriors. It's 88-86. The Clippers lead the Warriors with 5 minutes and change left to go in the third quarter. That should be an interesting game on Thursday night.
Yeah, it should be. And again, another opportunity, a division foe. You can keep that a perfect 11-0 with a win against the Clippers. You can take another step closer to Sacramento and Memphis in front of you. Sacramento, this was their last game. They're off for the All-Star break now, so you can gain a half a game on them and come out of the All-Star break. You got a couple of guys coming to play alongside. So
yeah, a lot of excitement
going forward. But yeah, take care of business on your home court Thursday. No reason why, if you come out, play like they did tonight, take care of the ball, work on both ends of the court like they have been. They held this team. I mean, you mentioned their two starters, two All-Stars, really getting good numbers, and the Suns held them, under 10 points under their average and score 120 themselves. So not only did they play well offensively, but they did a nice job defensively, limiting these Sacramento Kings to 109 points.
Yeah, great effort overall. DeAndre Ayton had 4 steals to go with a couple blocks, in addition to his massive offensive numbers. It's 29 points and 11 rebounds. And again, Devin Booker leads the Suns with 32. Chris Paul, a season best 19 assists to go with his 17 points. And the Suns get the dub, 120-109, the final here in Phoenix. Want to thank our engineer, Brian DeBose. Good working with you, Brian. Thanks to our producer back inside the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network studios, Cody Fincher. And thanks to all of you for listening to another edition of Phoenix Suns Basketball until Thursday night. The Clippers in town, a 7:30 start to our pregame and an 8 o'clock tip-off from Footprint Center. For Tim Kempton, I'm John Bloom. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Suns Report, brought to you by the new Love Your Car Guarantee from CarMax, featuring 24-hour test drives and a 30-day money-back guarantee up to 1,500 miles. Learn more at CarMax.com. This is the Phoenix Suns Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
This is the Suns postgame show, hosted by John Bloom, recapping tonight's game and letting you sound off on the Suns. Brought to you by Budweiser Zero.
Dellavedova inbounds it, and that'll do it. Suns win 120-109, the final score. They stay unbeaten in division play, now 9-0 against their Pacific Division foes, 32-27 on the season with their second straight win and 5th in their last 6.
Well, December 17th, 2022, that was the last time we saw Devin Booker in a Suns uniform playing at Footprint Center. If you don't recall, that was the night Booker had 58 points in a win over the Pelicans, and now nearly 2 months later, Booker back on the home court again, picking up right where he left off, 32 points to pave the way tonight to a Suns 120-109 win over the Sacramento Kings, but Booker did not do it alone. He had some serious help tonight, and we'll get into all that. A magnificent night for Chris Paul distributing the basketball. DeAndre Ayton, big numbers as well. And Josh Okogie starting at forward tonight for the Suns after a scoreless first quarter explodes for 19 points in the final three quarters. Instrumental, no doubt, in a win tonight over the Sacramento Kings. The Suns' first win over the Kings, mind you, in nearly 2 years here in downtown Phoenix. How you doing, everybody? Welcome into the Suns postgame report. I'm Tim Ring with you for the next half hour or so. We're going to open up the phone lines like we always do. 602-260-9870. Thoughts on tonight's game? Give me a call. We'll talk all about it. Not only the game tonight, one more game before the All-Star break, and then what this team will look like when Kevin Durant finally puts on a uniform. He was here tonight. He was on the bench. He was in a gray hoodie and a blue skull cap. Didn't smile all that much, but he looked like he was enjoying certainly the performance by his new teammates as they win this game tonight again, 120-109, the final. So, mentioned Booker's 32, DeAndre Ayton outstanding as well. DA had 29 points and 11 rebounds, shot 13 for 17 from the field. But let's put that in context for DeAndre Ayton. Not only came out of the gates displaying a nice shooting touch tonight with a big first quarter. Ayton had 8 in the first quarter, but in the fourth quarter, in a 6-point game, Booker went to the bench. Ayton came out onto the court after getting his rest, and DeAndre Ayton scored 8 straight points for the Suns. After that 8th consecutive point, Phoenix had an 11-point lead. That was enough of a margin for the Kings to never challenge down the stretch in the fourth quarter as the Suns put them away tonight, 120-109. Speaking of key points in the game, the Suns were actually down by 6 midway through the second quarter, and that's when they went on a 10-0 run to retake the lead, a 4-point lead at 43-39, and it was a lead they would never relinquish. They led the game at the half, 62-58. The key performer in that 10-0 run, Josh Okogie. 7 points for Okogie out of that 10 for the 10-0 Suns run. It eventually got to a 19-6 run. Suns built that lead to 7. And again, Okogie with 10 points in the first half, all coming in the second quarter. Again, I use the word instrumental. Josh Okogie was instrumental in this win tonight. The Suns win puts them at 32-27 on the year. They have now won 11 of their last 14, and they are a perfect 9-0 in the Pacific Division, the only team unbeaten within their own division this year so far in the NBA. Not bad considering it's mid-February, and the Suns have not yet lost a division game. Something to be said for the Suns defense tonight. The Kings came in the top scoring team in the NBA, averaging just over 119 points a game. They held them to 10 points under that mark at 109. They were the third best shooting team in the NBA from a field goal percentage standpoint, shooting 49.5% on the year. Suns hold them to under that average. The Kings shot 44.6% tonight. So all around a great night for Devin Booker, great night for Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Josh Okogie, as the Suns hold off the Sacramento Kings again, 120-109 the final. Lots to get into tonight. We'll talk about Kevin Durant, obviously, introduced tonight to the home crowd. The crowd immediately rose to their feet. An impromptu standing ovation for KD. And then Flavor Flav and Flo Rida also courtside, as was Bubba Watson, the PGA golfer. So a lot of excitement in the house tonight. Another sellout crowd as the Suns win this game by 11 tonight. One more game now before the All-Star break. After the break, 22 games remain in the regular season. Suns pick up a game on the Kings, by the way, in the Western Conference race. Now just a game back from the Kings for that third spot. A little too early to start dissecting the standings, but let's just say you'd rather be third than fourth when it's all said and done. All right, once again, phone lines are open, 602-260-9870. We'll take a timeout. We'll take your calls on the other side of the break. Suns a winner tonight on the Home Court Suns postgame show. I'm Tim Ring, just getting revved up. Keep it here.
Suns postgame show with John Bloom, brought to you by Budweiser Zero. If you're on the treadmill, on the trail, at the job site, walking the dog, open up the Arizona Sports app and listen live. Read breaking sports news, get podcasts, check in with the local teams, and more. The Arizona Sports app is presented by Ready Services Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
100% on your game with the new Budweiser Zero, official partner of the Phoenix Suns and sponsors of the Suns postgame show on Arizona Sports, the local sports leader. Enjoy every game this season responsibly. If you drink, don't drive, decide to ride.
This is for the men who never settle, the ones who miss the fairway all day and still pull out the big stick, the type of guys who will always prefer to be behind the grill than in front of the camera, and the men who never let their friends forget about a high school nickname. This is the Lodge mentality. This is Twin Peaks.
Who was to settle for a single TV? With more TVs, bigger screens, plus our fabulous scenic views, there's more to watch at Twin Peaks.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can find options that fit your budget, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, like when I hold the door for someone. Sure, it may be weird if I don't time it right, and they're a little too far away, and now they're running. And we're both asking ourselves, is it worth it to run instead of just, letting them open their own door?
But still, it's the right thing to do. So get options based on your needs with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
What I love about working at Shane Company is that there's always something new going on. New things to look at, new jewelry for you to try on, new offerings. In addition to our great selection of natural diamonds, we recently brought in lab-grown diamonds. A lab-grown diamond has all the same properties as a natural diamond. It's a real diamond, just as beautiful, and made in a lab. You can't tell the difference. I invite you to come in and see for yourself. At Shane Company, you can compare two diamonds side by side and decide what's right for you. We offer the largest selection of natural diamonds and lab-grown diamonds. Choose from 10 beautiful shapes in a wide range of sizes, all hand-selected by our diamond experts for quality, beauty, and sparkle. Whether you choose a natural diamond or a lab-grown diamond, you can be sure it'll be absolutely gorgeous. So visit us today. We can't wait to show you what's new.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and Shaneco.com.
Whether it's therapeutic cuddling with your dog or a big hug from a 5-year-old, those moments define your life, and your heart powers it. But heart health isn't on autopilot. If you have an ongoing condition or suspect that there might be an issue on the horizon, talk to us. Because we know that every moment is a matter of the heart. Like falling in love, or falling in love again. Visit us at dignityhealth.org/azheart to learn more. Hello, human kindness.
John Bloom, Suns postgame show. Brought to you by Budweiser Zero.
Meanwhile, Fox puts on the Jets and then gets it poked away. A steal for Paul ahead to Booker, who throws it down with the right hand. Thunder! And then he lets the Kings know about it as he gets back on defense. Suns lead it by 7.
And Devin Booker with the throwdown for 2 of his game-high 32 points tonight for the Suns, actually. De'Aaron Fox actually led all scorers with 35. We're back on the Suns post-game show. Tim Ring sitting in for John Bloom, who was filling in for Al McCoy tonight. That's the way it's working out here at Footprint Center. I will say this. Devin Booker scores 32 tonight. Did not have a single three. Did not take a single three. So Book was getting a lot going to the basket. Obviously, the midi game was working for Book, but he had a few busts out for a dunk. He had a couple takes to the hole. He had a big winding scoop shot a la Dr. J, if you're old enough to remember the way Julius did it back in the day. So all around a great night for Book, NDA, and Chris Paul. Chris Paul, again, 17 points, 19 assists tonight for the Maestro. He got off gates with 8 assists in the first quarter, and he kept up dishing the basketball. And Paul also, again, 17 points, but a couple of bailout shots to beat the shot clock. One, a bomb 3 fadeaway from the corner, and then another shot to beat the clock late in the fourth quarter as the Suns kept the Kings at bay en route to a 120-109 win tonight. The Suns are now again 32-27 on the year. Phone lines are open, 602-260-9870. With that, let's get right to it. We begin with my guy in Jersey. Flex, you're up first. Lead us off, my brother.
My brother. What's going on, Tim?
I feel good, man. Hey. I feel good, Flex. There's a lot of energy in this arena tonight, man, and I think it had to do with the guy in the gray hoodie as well as the way the Suns played tonight against a really good Kings team.
Yeah, you should feel good. I mean, good things come to those who wait, man, and, you know, good job. The Phoenix Suns, listen, you haven't even seen the best version of this basketball team, but, you know, I talked about it earlier. You know, if you love what DeAndre Ayton did tonight and you love what you saw from DeAndre tonight, oh boy, you know, buckle up, because it's about to get real serious once that guy, the Slim Reaper, gets in uniform and Kevin Durant starts playing with this Phoenix Suns lineup. You know, you get DeAndre tonight, incredible game, 29 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks. 76% shooting from the field against a guy that was applying a lot of pressure on the other end, in Domantas Sabonis, who's an all-star, by the way. Let's not forget that, on the third best team in the Western Conference. So a hell of a game by DeAndre Ayton. I mean, Book goes out there with a casual 32 points, shooting 65% from the field. And the old man CP3, right? The guy that people were questioning, was he washed up? Does he still got it? Is he this? Is he that? I get it, man, but it's a marathon, not a sprint, Tim. And this is why you pump your brakes a little bit and you just let things play out. I mean, Chris Paul, 17 points, 19 assists, 5 rebounds tonight. And again, I can't emphasize it enough. Kevin Durant's right around the corner. TJ Warren hasn't been implemented yet. Darius Bazley's going to add something to the table. Campaign is still out. Landry Shamet is still out. The Suns are still looking for potential options in the buyout market. This team is nowhere near where they're supposed to be. And you got a glimpse tonight, especially a guy like Josh Okogie. I'm sorry to sound long-winded, but I can't end this call without shouting out the guy, Josh Okogie, who averaged 2 points a game last year in Minnesota. And people were just overlooking in the offseason, like, why they get Josh Okogie? Well, when you get better team and you get better teammates, you get better opportunities, you get better looks, and your game can evolve. And he showed that tonight. A tremendous game, both ends of the court. I thought he was the key to this game tonight, no question about it.
Yeah, Flex, good call as always, my friend. Here's the deal with Okogie. There is no question he does all the little things very well, better than very well. He's an absolute asset when it comes to defending, when it comes to rebounding, even at his size, and his defensive intensity is second to none. The problem with Josh is obviously he's an inconsistent shooter. And you saw early in the game tonight, even when he was wide open, he's almost reluctant to take that three. And that puts a lot of stress on the offense, where you work around the basketball and a guy's got an open look for three and he doesn't want to take it. But what happened in this game tonight, when Okogie gets going, he can kind of heat up a little bit, and he knocked down 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, scored 19 points. Again, scoreless in the first quarter. Craig and Okogie were both scoreless in the first quarter. Really, for that first quarter, the Suns were essentially playing 3-on-5 offensively, and the score was 29-27 after one. The Kings had a lead. But then Okogie puts up 10 points in the second quarter alone, and he finds that confidence. And I think once he gets that confidence, he doesn't hesitate on the three, and he's able to knock it down. It's just not something you can count on every night with Josh Okogie. And I think Josh should be the first person to tell you that. But he does everything else so well that when he's an asset to your team, but when he's able to knock down shots like he did tonight, he's more than just a nice addition out there. He's a tremendous basketball player, and we saw that tonight. And Flex, I'm going to get to the next call here, but just one more thought to really your headline. This team, the Suns tonight, looked very, very good against one of the better teams in the Western Conference. Suns are also, obviously, one of the better teams. But you have DeAndre Ayton putting up 29, and Book putting up 32, and Chris Paul putting up 17 and 19 assists. You add Kevin Durant to that attack? My gracious. Mark Jones, the longtime play-by-play voice for ABC and ESPN, now doing Sacramento Kings television. Longtime friend of mine, Mark Jones, and I used to actually do Miami Heat basketball broadcasts back about 20 years ago. Jones, he just stopped by the table here for the postgame show during the commercial break, and he said, this is about to get real fun for you guys in Phoenix once Kevin Durant gets out there on the court. And, I know the Nuggets right now have a sparkling record. And obviously the Grizzlies are still dangerous, despite the fact they're struggling lately. But let's run. Let's run come April, everybody. If this team can stay healthy, talking about the Suns, especially Chris Paul, and he's getting better and better as he plays himself back into shape. Look out. Let's toss the ball up, fellas. Let's see what you got come playoff time. Memphis, Denver, anybody else. Let's go. Cody and Gilbert, you're up next.
Hey, Tim.
Cody, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, you guys are forgetting the most important numbers. 29 minutes for Booker. He was on clearly like some kind of minutes restriction and or like hey, let's ease him back in, and he still had 32. He plays his normal, 35, 37. He's got 40 in that game. Easy. He wasn't missing. So that was key. And then the other big number is DeAndre Ayton, 37 minutes. I don't remember the last time I saw DeAndre Ayton over like 35 minutes. He's normally closer to 30. And to me, that's the big sign. If he can stay on the court and stay in condition, he's going to be a difference maker with Katie out there. Okogie is the fifth starter. He just needs to be. The guy is too good at all the little things, and you're dead on. His offense is inconsistent, and it's going to be inconsistent. But when you have Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Ayton out there, you don't need him to be a world breaker on offense. He makes good plays at least. Even if he hesitates, he'll drive it. He doesn't do boneheaded things. So to me, he's the obvious fifth starter. And, I know Flex said there's all these other guys. I'll be honest, I don't want to see a lot of other guys. The reason I don't want to see a lot of other guys, they got 20 games to figure out what this is going to look like and get Durant pulled in. I don't want to see him messing around. And, Baisley sounds nice, but I don't really care about a Baisley. I think I want guys who have been in the system, know how they play, and that's the kind of stuff that I want to see night in and night out. Stretch run, you got to, they dug a little bit of this situation for themselves. They can't afford to just kind of tinker around and see what they've got in guys. This is time for them to turn on the jets and not waste this year.
Yeah, Cody, good call as always. The rotation is going to shorten up come playoff time. It has to, and no offense to the issues and the Sabins and the Jock Landells who may get run just given the position that he plays. I mean, Landell or Biz are going to have to back up DeAndre to a certain extent.